Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Can you hear me,
Hello, sir.
Mr. Elizabeth?
Can you hear me, Mr. Elizabeth? Can you hear me, Mr. Elizabeth? Can you hear me, Mr.
Sorry, just give me a
Sorry,
few minutes, please.
sorry, just give me a few minutes, please. Sorry, just give me a few minutes, please. Sorry, just give me a few minutes, please.
Hey, 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 how are you today, everybody? Today is the day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. Yes, yes, yes. All righty, we get started. Woo! Everybody in the house, say hello, hello. Let's know you're in the house. I can see you guys. Say hi in the house. Say we are here waiting live and direct. Okay, sir, we have got our first guest in day 2. Yesterday was phenomenal. And today we are going live. We are going and we are also skyrocketing to the next level. We have our first guest in the house. Yes, we've got Mr. Jonathan Elozo Ikechukwu in the house. Yes, yes, yes. Give it up, 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 give it up. I want to see the loves. I want to see the love, the hearts, every single thing inside of the chat. Come on, come on. Yes. Give likes, give loves, give. So welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. All right. Thank you so much, sir. We're so glad to have you. You can unmute and at least let's hear your voice. I'm going to pin. Yes, okay. I'm going to pin this. Can you hear me?
Very well, very well, very well.
I want to pin your picture here. Woo! Oh my God, I'm super excited. I'm super duper excited to have you, sir. Thank you so much. Thanks for your patience and thanks for even accepting to be here. I'm so glad that we can actually have this talk today. And the people in the room are already here and they are excited as well. Oh my goodness. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just in another realm. I'm in a different realm. Don't mind me. I can be extra sometimes. Yes, sir. So let's get started. Yes, sir. Can we get to know you, sir?
Yeah, thank you, Henrietta. Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here. I mean, I see it as a great opportunity, to speak with your community and also to be a speaker in your conference. So thank you for having me.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. Yeah. So, like I said, I wanted you to let us know who you are. You've not added any of that.
Okay.
Let's know you. Let's know you.
Okay. Right now, I'm on another platform that I'm not familiar with, so I'm trying to arrange myself. So, okay, I don't want to start with hello guys, welcome back.
I can just imagine you're used to that. Yes, you are the one that's always interviewing all of us. So now we are interviewing you.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that Renta has me here. So I am Jonathan Ikechukwu, also known as the Tech Informant. And I know if you are coming from YouTube, definitely you've seen one of my videos.
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
I'm a software engineer by profession, and I've been on the technology aspect right from the early 90s. I think the first time I touched a computer, a Mac computer, was sometime around 1992, 1993. So I've been a tech person like major part of my life. And I know most of you here, or I know my host, you know that I just celebrated my 50th birthday I mean 2 days ago. So it's just
Happy
like
birthday again. Happy birthday.
thank you very much. So I'm a husband, a father of 2 children, and I'm also still, aspiring to be the best version of myself each day. Each day I see. So I do help creators, to resolve issues that regards to monetization, converting their their God-given talent, their skills into, making reasonable revenue or additional revenue, for themselves. So I've been doing this like for the past 3 years or so, and I've worked with over 200 creators from different parts of the world, both Africans, Asians, Caucasians, Indians, and all that. So it's been a great honor, and I'm so happy. Each time I have the privilege to talk about this wonderful platform called YouTube, I'm always excited. So I think that's all I need to share. If there's any other question, you can hit me more. Okay, we can't hear you. I think you are mute.
Can you hear me now?
Correct.
Is it good? So you said you actually have been doing this for 3 years, but I know you have been on this platform for more than 3 years. You're one of the OGs when it comes to doing YouTube content creation and even also YouTube growth strategies. So what actually inspired you to start sharing content about YouTube growth? What inspired you?
Okay, thank you for that question. Now, I didn't started on YouTube, let me say, 3 years ago. I mentioned that I started helping creators within that period, I think around 2022, 2023. That was when I started working with creators fully. So, but I started my YouTube channel, the one that many of you know me for, that is the Tech Informant. I started this sometime in 2018. That should be around 7 to 8 years ago. So what actually brought me to YouTube was that, I've been working, I've been a creative even before the invent of YouTube. I've been making videos. I've been a video editor. In short, I've worked in the tech space, so I have that opportunity to create media or make videos, edit videos, direct. Even there, at some point, I directed some music videos at some point. When I was trying to, make things about, learn things about media. So it get to a point, I started, I wanted to share my knowledge to the world. I wanted to share my knowledge to the world because I know I have a lot of experience in tech. So I couldn't find a better space. And coming from the analog generation, where anything, if you want to share anything, you must do it on the traditional media, either on TV, on newspaper, or journals or magazines. So I don't have that resources, or even to publish a book. So I don't have that resources. So fortunately, when at the introduction, or the starting of social media, when the social media started, I saw it as an opportunity. Even before then, I already have a website. My website, my business website, I think I registered it sometime in 2006 or so. So my website, I think my business website has been there for I think that should be over 20 years or so. So I've been trying to, do blogging, not vlogging, post articles on my website. But I saw that it wasn't getting traction. People are not coming there to watch. So the next thing I did when the social media platform started coming up, I now have to, try to invest on social media. And with the help of digital ads, like promoting content, especially on Facebook, I'm very sure that I was among the first people that tried it out. So it worked out well, but it's just like I wasn't getting I was getting the attention, but people are not staying to watch, to read my article. So fortunately, I dabble into YouTube. It's not like I dabbled into YouTube. I've been sharing my videos to my clients through YouTube. But this time around, I wanted to use YouTube to promote my knowledge. So when I post on my website, people don't read. Very few people, the traffic wasn't there because nobody knows me. And I don't know how to pull that traffic. When I started posting on social media like Facebook, I was getting little traffic, but wasn't as. But this time around, when I now saw the potential of making content on YouTube, that is making videos, it took it to another level. So when I started making video, teaching people how to code, how to do web development and all that. I was seeing people responding, trying some other things that relates to tech. So that marveled me. So what attracted me to YouTube was that it was like it's the most powerful the most powerful platform in the world. YouTube is the most powerful platform in the world. When you gain your relevance on YouTube, it's just like you have gained your relevance in every part, every sphere of the world, whether in politics, whether in entertainment, whether in religion or whatever. So YouTube is in my own opinion, the most powerful platform that you can be at, because I've tried other platforms and I didn't see the impact. Especially, I felt like sharing what I have with the world. But immediately I just started posting on YouTube, I saw the difference. So that inspired me, or that attracted me to start making content on YouTube right from 2018.
Wow, that is what we call that's what we call an awesome, magnificent, and glorious journey.
That's it.
Yeah, so tell us, how has that journey been now? How has that journey been? Because you've been at it for a while. So how has that, tell us about that content creation journey. Is it profitable, or is it just fulfilling as a ministry, or as for legacy? Tell us, let's know, please, sir.
Okay. Well, the journey, I will say it is bittersweet. We have the bitter side and we have the sweet part. So starting out, which, I'm going to share some of these in details much later in this session. So starting out, I have a lot of challenges, not challenges as per gadgets but this is like the inner man challenges, which, the theme of this conference is bringing out what is inside outside. So it was a basic challenge, because personally, I'm an introvert person. You get the point? I'm an introvert. So I'm not the kind of person that speaks in the public, talk to people. People that know me far back, they know I can't relate. I'm not comfortable discussing with people. How much more talking to camera? So one of the biggest challenges that I have when I was starting out was that I didn't want to be the talent facing or talking to the camera. So I have the skills. I can shoot. I know how to use the camera, digital camera, professional cameras. I know everything about media, but myself standing, making the video was a big problem to me. So I looked for people that will be my talent. Like I will shoot, I'll be behind the camera and I will do the recording for other people. But it wasn't going, nobody could understand my vision back then. So I now took it upon myself. So the journey wasn't easy. When I started, I didn't tell my family members, I didn't tell my friends. I just started my YouTube channel because I know if I ask anyone that, how do you see starting a YouTube channel? I don't think any of them will encourage me because of the kind of personality I was back then. So along the line, it's not been all that sweet along the line. There have been some times, trying to keep up with the content, trying to keep up with the algorithm. The YouTube algorithm is not friendly when you are absent for a very long time. So sometimes, even when you are not in the right frame of mind to make content, you will be forced, to put up something there. And, this is just like a ministry. So it's just like you open a church and one particular Sunday, you are not feeling fine. You just decide, okay, there won't be a Sunday service today. I'm not feeling fine. Let's reschedule. So, you need to show up. whether you are strong or not, you need to show up. So that's how they use. So that's one of the strongest, one of the bitter parts about making content on YouTube. Then on the sweet part, when you talk about the sweet part, one, the exposure, the revenue and all that, I'm going to share a lot more about that much later in this session. So the good part, the good part is that the exposure I've gotten, the connection people I've worked with, even in their people people that are the top in their industries that reach out to me for one thing or the other. So this YouTube have exposed me beyond places that I think I can find myself.
So if I were to take a few things from what you just said now, that yes, it's rewarding. It's not as if it's not rewarding, but beyond that is the fact that you are meeting people of worth. You're networking with
Exactly.
people of higher rank. So that makes it richer, makes the experience richer. So, and you said it, you have to show up on YouTube, whether you like it or you don't. And I like the analogy you use that it's like if you open a church, you won't say that because you're not feeling it that you will not go. You have to go because people are depending on that word you will bring. Thank you very much for that. So would you say it's worth it? Would you say that it has been worth it, being on YouTube? And let me add another one to it. Let me tie two together. Has it been worth it? Yes or no? If yes, if you were to start all over again, to start your channel, start this content creation thing all over again, what will you do differently?
Okay. Is it worth it? YouTube is 100% worth it. YouTube is worth it 100%. 100%. You can imagine, like I said, I am from the analog generation. You can imagine I'd never dreamed in my life that I'll be somewhere at my comfort space and people will be watching me from all over the world. And when I post something, people will react from different, it's a huge thing. Considering my my person coming from from an analog generation. Now, the second question that you tied to it, sorry, get me the second question, please.
If you would do everything all over again, if you had to start all over
Okay.
again, what would you do differently?
Okay, what will I do differently? Basically, if it were when I started back then, I think what I would do differently would be totally different from what I will do today, because AI has changed everything. The dynamics about creating content on YouTube is totally different now. So if I will start today, and what I will do differently would be that I will make my content creating system more structured. I will know what I want to do. Now that I have a better understanding of how the algorithm works with the audience that you have created or the audience on the platform and a whole lot. So I will make things more structured, and with my experience in media, I will, kind of outsource some services to more experts. You understand? So, but this also has to tie down to what are you thinking of making money on this platform? Are you just trying to make impact only, or you're just making content on YouTube for legacy purposes? So what I will do differently is I will make it more structured compared to how I've structured it, currently. Okay, you're mute. Okay.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. So I want to ask you, sir, do you think YouTube is saturated? Because people tend to think, YouTube, if you're coming now, it's like you're coming late because everywhere is filled up. We used to say that YouTube is like an inelastic, we call it inelastic, or an elastic place that everybody in the entire world can come into. And considering the theme of this particular conference, the mouthpiece, taking what's inside outside, do you think people can actually give their own unique message and stand out and win? in this YouTube business? Please help us, sir.
Okay, let me say, YouTube, let me use this analogy. It's just like the skies. Like the sky. You can imagine like when a bird is betting a new chick. Maybe you are just getting a new bird. You are scared that there are a lot of birds in the sky. You can imagine how many birds that can fill the sky to the extent that we can't see the sky. So YouTube is not saturated. And the interesting thing is that as the day goes by, new opportunities, new niches are coming up, new talents, new kind of, audience interest are changing. Different things are taking shape. So you might come at the right time. Okay, let me say, for example, if YouTube is saturated, there's this creator that I hosted some weeks ago. She started a new YouTube channel. I think that should be around less than 6 months. She started her YouTube channel less than 6 months. And currently, she's getting over 3 million views on her videos every month.
Did you say 3 million views every month?
Every month on her videos on her channel. She gets so.
Wow.
If you tell me that
Awesome.
YouTube is saturated, so where are these 3 million views coming from? So that is a deception of the mind. If you know what you are doing and focus on what you are doing, you can basically succeed on YouTube. So like, I know this question normally come up, YouTube is saturated. Like currently, like in my niche, which is the YouTube education, I do see new creators coming up, new channels sprouting here and there, and they are doing great. Even some of them are even doing better than my channel. You understand? So YouTube is not saturated. You come in here, people are here, your style, your personality will determine how far you can go on your content creating on YouTube. So YouTube is not something you can say is saturated or it has a cap or a limit. There's always a space. When you jump in, it's just like an ocean. So there's no how there's no how fishes we take over the whole ocean. The ocean is very wide. Even though if you add 1 billion fishes into the oceans of the earth, there's still enough space. So that's how YouTube looks like.
This is the word for the wise. So somebody had said before that, okay, the best time to start YouTube was 10 years ago. The next best time is now. So guys, hear that too. The next best time is now. So let me just give a break to quickly tell the people in the audience, Mr. Jonathan, Tech Informant has graciously granted two people 2 gifts. And he said he'll be willing to do a YouTube channel review. So if you're here and you're in the audience and you have a YouTube channel and you want to get that, you have to start being very, very participatory inside of the comments, because you have to tell me whether it's yes or no if you want, because I'm sure he wants to contract it for me to choose. So for me to choose, you have to be very, very participatory. Engage in the comments. Share the link to all your friends. Tell us why you want Mr. Jonathan to give you his time. Don't forget, I'm not paying Mr. Jonathan. No. He's doing this out of his volition, out of his free will, out of his largeness of his heart. So if you want to be one of those 2 people to get his gift today, make sure that you are participating in the comments. Let us know the things you are learning from every session, right? And also let us know whether you want to be part of the people that want to have that free channel review. All right, sir. I just wanted to let them know that you are one of our sponsors. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Now, let's talk about money, sir. Let's talk about money. Let's talk about shmoney, right? So is YouTube AdSense revenue reliable? You know, you talk a lot about YouTube AdSense. You even have a group, you have a cohort that you have one-on-ones you do for YouTube AdSense revenue. You are the what we call the Ogak Matakmata when it comes to YouTube AdSense revenue matters. So is YouTube AdSense revenue reliable and sustainable? Well, you will answer me, you will let me know. But what other ways can content creators monetize their channel on YouTube? Thank you, sir.
Okay, that's nice. This question, I do get it frequently. I mean, from my community asking this question, starting a YouTube channel, can I depend on YouTube AdSense revenue, to sustain? Okay, now, um, different people with different experiences. So I've seen creators that have lived over the years with YouTube AdSense revenue. I mean, they depend solely on YouTube AdSense revenue, making money from AdSense. The money they make from AdSense is enough for them to live their life, So, but there are some that sometimes their revenue are not steady. And this, I mean, almost every creator on YouTube can confirm this. YouTube AdSense revenue is not a steady income. Today you can be making $500. The following month you might make up to $2,000, maybe the upper one 5,000. Then the next one you can be surprised you just plummet to $1,000. So that is how the YouTube. So it's not something that I would tell anyone to just solely depend on YouTube AdSense revenue. I won't advise anyone, but a lot of creators are making it. Okay, let's say, for example, we've noticed recently that YouTube has been demonetizing channels, creators on their platform, and even terminating channels on their platform. So imagine if you have been living on YouTube AdSense revenue for, let me say, for the past 4 years, and you are comfortable, and suddenly your channel became a victim of this recent demonetization or even termination. You can imagine what would have happened to that kind of creator. So I won't advise anyone to depend on AdSense revenue, but a lot of creators, I mean, I'm not saying many, but I know a good number of them that are making thousands of dollars monthly, and that is enough for them to sustain. Now, outside AdSense, there's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of opportunities. So that's where what you have inside, bringing it out, comes to fore. That's where the rating comes in. When you know what you are good at. So when you are starting a YouTube channel, you must be intentional. Like me personally, I started YouTube or started making content online just for people to know what's the knowledge that I have. Some people know me as a computer repairer, and that was what I was like in the 90s. They know that I fix computers. So as times go on, I transformed. So some people still think I'm maybe some people that knew me back then might be calling me that, I need my computer got broken. I need you to fix it. But by the time you see me on the internet talking about something differently, you say, wow, that this man, he knows a lot. Is beyond repairing computers. He has a lot of things he has to do. So people will not be looking for me in my previous place, but they'll be searching for me in my current space. So with that knowledge that I have as a tech person, I brought it to fore. So I was intentional. So now, what you as a creator, if you want to start a channel or if you're already there, make sure that the kind of content you are creating is something you are passionate about. Definitely, I know this will conflict with people making faceless content, you understand? But I'm going to talk about faceless content much later. So now, but the most important thing, I do share this with creators that I have one-on-one chat with. The most important thing is for you to create a personal brand. When you have this personal brand, it goes a long way. You might not be monetized on YouTube, but people will be calling you for things that they know you are good at. If you're a relationship counselor and you are dishing out good counsel that people respect or they value, you'll be surprised. They can even book you for their own relationship counseling. If you are good in business, you're a business strategist, and you're dishing it out on the internet or on YouTube, you see people reaching out to you. If you are good at using AI tools to create wonderful things like maybe business analytics and all that, you see people reaching out to you. You get the point. On this my channel, I remember when I was making web development content, I know how many businesses that reach out to me for me to design their website. So now you shouldn't depend on AdSense revenue. You shouldn't depend on that. What you need to do, there are other alternatives, like you can create ebooks, you can create courses, you know. Possibly some of us might say all these are for techie people. You can even schedule programs, maybe like live program, just like what we have this we have at this conference, the Shine conference like this. So if you are not too good, you are not tech savvy, there are a lot of ways that you can monetize your content on YouTube. Then again, we have brands reaching out to you. This, when it comes to the brand reaching out to you, you need to also be strategic. You can't be dishing out any kind of content on YouTube and expect to make reasonable money outside your platform. You understand? So creating outside, I will always advise, and like me, like last year was my best, was my peak when it comes to dealing with brands. You understand? And just like that last year, I was very much intentional. I was very consistent last year, and it brought a lot. So just imagine, I know I do made a lot from AdSense, but I always have that at the back of my mind that while I'm still doing all this, I still need to be open, be intentional, know how I make my videos. I don't just do random things just because I feel like doing it. And also, you know, when it comes to, I know nobody is perfect, but when it comes to integrity and trust, you should also let people, your audience, to trust you very well to the point that when you say something, they will believe you. So there's a lot, but these are just the few that I can share with you right now.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is actually very informational, and I believe I'm even seeing the comments right now inside of the chat that people are saying this is so eye-opening. This is informational. This is what I'm trying to do. They are actually following along, guys. This is golden nuggets we're getting. Please say thank you inside of the comments to Mr. Jonathan. I have one more question before Mr. Jonathan takes his presentation, right? So the last question is, do you have any regrets about YouTube? Or what's your biggest regrets on YouTube? And what's your biggest joy? So there are two questions. What's your biggest regrets? And what's your biggest joy on YouTube?
Okay, let me say, nobody told me that the road will be easy. I don't know if I
Nobody
can sing
told
the song.
us the
Told me.
road will be easy. You're right.
So, you know, let me say I think that should be 2023. I had a terrible health challenge sometime, I think that should be 2023, that made me to go off on YouTube for I think for almost 2 months. So, you know, making content, you get to a point, you know, when you are doing something you love you love and doing, you nothing will hold you back. So I was so passionate making content on YouTube, making research, and you know, the algorithm, if you're analytical, I mean, if you have analytical mindset, you can easily read YouTube and its algorithm. You can easily understand when things are working and when things are not working. And even when things are not going well for you, you will know that, okay, it's because I'm doing this way. So now, there was a time I felt terribly ill, and I always make mention of that, and I have to take a break. And by the time I was coming back, I mean, I struggled coming back. And I almost wanted to give up back then, but I said no. If I give up, and the interesting thing, just like you said, I'm one of the OGs. So I was saying that we have, like, when it comes to the YouTube education back then, I don't think we are very few. I don't think we are up to 3 or 5 of we from Africa making about this YouTube education, monetization, and all that back then. So, and I say I have a lot of information to share because I've already been working with creators and I've been having some experiences that I need to share. So suddenly for me to just give up, it's like I'm living a very huge vacuum. So this is one of, I worked myself to the point that I broke down. Creating content. I worked myself, I still have other jobs that I do, but I always I'm so passionate, like YouTube, making content on YouTube was just like my pet. So I was so passionate about it. So as this way me brought me down, and it get to a point I said I wanted to give up. Like when I got that, when I fell ill, but I said no, I have to keep on moving. Sometimes I'll see people dropping comments in my old videos. Some will even, be dropping message on Instagram and all that. So I just thought to myself, will I just abandon these people? Some of them are asking questions. Maybe they can't monetize their channel. They're struggling with applying with this. I'll just say, will I just ignore these people? So that made me to come back. Now I'm coming to the successes. There's YouTube on its own, making content on YouTube on its own is a success. The best part is that before I started YouTube, there was something I thought to myself, for those of us watching from Nigeria, our Nigeria audience, that our currency always get devalued. Like it's just like it's a regular thing. Our currency the Nigerian naira keeps going down, going down. So I now started thinking to myself,
that again and again.
thank you. So have this thought that all my clients were locals. They are local clients and they pay me in the local currency. So if somebody pay me something 1,000 naira for a particular service, then like by next year, that 1,000 naira will be like 50% the value. You understand? So I now started thinking there must be a way, because I know that the foreign currency, like the dollars, has strong value. So I now started reasoning, how can I start making money that people, how can I be rendering service that people will be paying me in foreign currency, so that when I earn the money, I can keep it over a long period of time and the value will not go down. So I think seeing that dollar sign in my bank account, I think that's one of the greatest success.
Wow. You can say that again and again. So just picking a few things from what you said before I finally get out of the room so they can talk to us is that there are both joys and regrets. That times come and we have to realize that nothing will ever be perfect. From time to time, there might be setbacks, but that shouldn't stop us from always thinking of going ahead. Like we sang, both of us sang, nobody told us that the road would be easy. The road, actually, if it was easy, that means that everybody will be doing it. But you see, there are obstacles, but we surmount these obstacles. Thank you so much, Mr. Jonathan, for this little question and answer session that we had. Now, Mr. Jonathan is going to be taking his presentation. I'm going to get out of this place, right? But before that, remember that Mr. Jonathan has two slots for channel reviews, and I'll be picking them today. So if you want to be part of this, I am the one that is going to pick it. So you better, my criteria is for you to be booming. Everybody like this particular live stream. How can we have only 4 likes? It's not possible now. It's not possible. We are many here. Yes. Like this live stream. Share it to your friends. Type in the comments that I want to be picked by Mr. Jonathan. Tell us the reason why. If you are about to have your YouTube channel, or you have to have had a YouTube channel. Sorry, he has said the condition is you must have a YouTube channel, and maybe you want him to give you some advice about it. So you can't just be starting. You must have had. So please type in the comments. I've already seeing your people are saying, I want Mr. Jonathan to pick me. Tell us why. Be very, very active. Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan. I'm going to get out here so that you can have the floor, sir. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you having me here. I have to repeat that once again. So today we're going to talk about, I would have loved to share my screen, but just for some technical reason, I won't be doing that. So when you see me looking at this part, I'm looking through my templates, trying to share with you guys. So like at the beginning of this conversation with my host, I talked about how I started my YouTube channel. And, this conference theme is about the mouthpiece taking what's inside outside. So I know many of us here, we are here, either we already have a YouTube channel or we're about to start. So for the two people that I will give that free consultation, the free review, you must make sure that you have already started, because you should have started, and then be consistent, because I do work with data. The algorithm works with data. So if someone wants to advise you, for example, the person will want to know your history. It's just like a doctor. When you want to go to the hospital for any checkup or any medical advice, your doctor will first of all check your history, your health history, before it can, give you any help, any solution or recommendation. So I'll appreciate it if you are interested. Make sure that you have already started the channel and you are being active at least for the past 30 days or like up to 2 months or more, so that I can give you a well-informed, recommendation that will help you to grow your channel. So now, based on this conference theme, what is inside, outside? One of the biggest problems that many of us do have, I know, is like our complexity. Like we're not too sure of what to do. We are scared to start a channel. Yes, I know we have the faceless channel currently, but you all, if you're already a YouTube creator, or if you're familiar with the YouTube platform, you've heard of, at least at one point, YouTube would have recommended a video, suggesting something that relates to demonetization. So demonetization is a real thing today. Many channels are being demonetized. Even some channels, some creators are being, they are terminated from making content on YouTube forever. So this is because of the mass production, the AI slop that is flooding the platform. So what this really means, or what this suggests, is that many people are interested in making content, but many, or let me say many or majority, are not ready to show their face on camera. So for you to see many people diving into, like I've seen there's a creator, a lady, just an average Nigerian. She started a faceless channel and started making hundreds of dollars, in her second month of making faceless content. But unfortunately, her channel got demonetized. She was among the channels that got demonetized. So what this shows, but this same lady can't show her face, because I suggested to her, okay, you can start a channel, start making content on what you're interested in. But she said, no, I can't show my face. So sometimes we don't know that there are a lot of things we can benefit as creators, apart from the revenue that the platform pays. You can impact life. There's some things you can say that will touch somebody else at the other end of the world. So many don't understand this. So in this session, I'm going to just break them down just bit by bit. And, I'm not an academician, so I flow in the conversational style. So if you enjoy this kind of this style of content, making this session interesting, just let me know. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I can see that we have about 14 people online, but we have only 9 likes. So please, I will appreciate, so that I will know that you people are feeling me, and I will give you my best. So now the major thing here, let me just take this up. So before you start, you need to have an idea. You need to have an idea of what you want to do. I mean, when you want to start a YouTube channel, whether faceless or face-on content, whether you want to show your face or you want to make faceless content, you need to have an idea. And I won't advise you to start maybe because you heard someone is making thousands of dollars monthly from creating content on their platform, on their channel. That should trigger you to, that shouldn't be the only motive or the reason why you are starting a YouTube channel. Because when you start, you'll be surprised that you might not even achieve the success that the person achieved. So one thing you need to understand is that everybody, we are different. We have different experience. And like I shared earlier, I turned 50s 2 days ago. And so this now put me on the older, when we talk about the older generations, for those of you that know about YouTube audience and YouTube and geography and demography, you can understand that I'm now on the higher level. So we have a lot of things to share. We have a lot we need to share. So when you are keeping those things behind you, it's just like they said, the richest place on earth is the graveyard, because I want to. Now, knowledge is not power again. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is not power anymore. Action, execution is the in thing today, because anything you want to know right now, any kind of thing, like as I am right now, I know I'm not a medical person, but if I decide that I want to get a lot of information about human anatomy, I can just get it and even have the same level of knowledge as someone that has practiced it for several years. Information is everywhere. We are now beyond the information age. It's just like we're in the execution age, because anything you ask AI, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and the rest, they will give you the information. So information is not the problem. The problem now is execution. And one of the biggest challenge I noticed is that even with this, a lot of information flooding here and there, it's a big problem, because it also creates distraction. People are more of consumers than creators. They don't create, they consume. You can imagine if you go, like I use a Samsung phone. Every week, it gives me a weekly report of how long I stayed on my phone, the apps I use frequently, how many hours I spend and all that. And I use that to check myself. So I want to be more of a creator. So when it comes to creating content on YouTube, you need to be more of a creator than a consumer. So another thing I notice again is when we have this idea, we always want the perfect time, the perfect timing. Okay, when I'm done with this, I want to get this, I want to do that. When you give yourself that you need a perfect time to start, I don't think you will ever start. Just like what my host just said, what Arietta said, she said that the best time to start was 10 years ago, and the next best time is today. So if you have been thinking of starting a YouTube channel, I think the best time is to start. You start right now. Like I just started a new channel some weeks ago, and I'll start posting there. I think I went live, that should be 2 days ago, and I'll be going live there tomorrow. I'm making more content, something totally different from what I do on my main channel. So this time around, if you know you really want to be a creator, you'll be less of a consumer, be less of a content consumer, and be more of a content creator. That is number one. Then the next, many of us do, because I've seen people complaining that like, I don't have the camera on my phone is not sharp enough. I live in a noisy background. Those of us that live in Lagos, you know that Lagos is one of the noisiest places on the earth. So, but okay, let me say, thankfully, I have the equipment to suppress the noises around me. But even at your own situation, you can also find time. If you really want to be a content creator, just like I said, if you don't want to be a consumer, you need to start creating something. You need to start creating something. There's a creator I saw, I watched on Instagram some time ago. So this creator, I think he's a creator, he's based in Ibadan. I think Ibadan, I mean the suburb of Ibadan, very, very local area. So according to him, he said he was ashamed to share his environment. So each time you want to make content, he make it in a very, private or secluded area so that people won't know where he's coming from. So you won't believe that the day he started showing off where he lives, even show his house in a shanty, a shanty place, people started donating, sending him donation, supporting his content creating. He eventually got a phone, he got a wireless mic. Now he's looking for a better space where he's going to stay, start making his content. So you don't have any excuse if you really want to share what is inside, outside. You don't need to let anything to be a barrier. Now, when it comes to those of us that are already creator, I know so those of us that have already started, you might be saying that, okay, this person is making great numbers, but I'm not making. I still have like 100 subscribers. Why the other person is getting like thousands of views and getting hundreds or thousands of subscribers, but you are still struggling? We all have a reason why we're on this platform. You won't believe. Okay, let me use, for example, Will Smith. We all know Will Smith, one of the most popular actors in the world. I think we started our YouTube channel within the same month. I think it's just like a month apart. But Will Smith I know he has millions of subscribers today. I think almost 20 or more than 20 million subscribers. But me personally, my channel, I'm still struggling to hit up to 100K. You understand? So, but that doesn't demoralize me. I even have another creator that we hit 1,000 subscribers the same time. But this creator is heading to 800,000 subscribers currently. But that didn't discourage me from still making content on my channel, because I know we are not on the same path. We are not on the same, we are not moving towards the same destiny, and we're not serving the same purposes in life. He's into travel vlogs, while I'm here educating creators. So you get the point. So when you are creating, if you're already a content creator and you feel that you're not going the way you should, you are not growing the way you expect, don't be discouraged because of people that are doing numbers or are doing numbers more than you. So now, what could be the problem why you are not making numbers? Maybe you started YouTube about a year ago and you are still struggling to get 500 subscribers today. There are a lot of reasons that could be the factor. So, but I'm going to share the basic ones. So the first one is your content quality. Now, when I say this content quality, I don't necessarily mean the quality of your video. I know some of you watching me right now, definitely you say, I have a nice camera, I have a nice audio and all that. Yes, that's part of having a quality video, but it's way beyond that. It is way beyond that. So other things, things that add up as quality videos is what are the values that you have, that you are using, that you are sending out, touching the lives of people on the other side of the camera. What are the values? It could be entertainment, it could be educational, it could be inspirational. It can come in different shades. You understand? Currently, Mr. Beast is he's the creator with the largest YouTube channel. I think he has I don't know if he's up to 400 or so. But no, the last time I checked is about 300 million subscribers or even more. So something took him there. He was making content that took him there. But I can't compare myself with him. he's making he's entertaining people, he's bringing value to the table by entertaining people, and people are subscribing to his channel. And so also on my channel, I'm dishing out educational content and people are enjoying it. So the major difference between two of us, my channel is still standing at 60,000 K, while his channel is running to hundreds of millions of subscribers, is this, the kind of content he's making, the effort he puts into it. And definitely there's no way my channel as an educational channel will be able to get up to even let me say even 10 million subscribers, because I know creators that are, channels that are within my niche, the kind of content I make, I think the highest should be around 3 or 4 million. You understand? So when you are thinking of creating content, make sure you know the value you are bringing in, and don't expect a lot of numbers. You understand? Don't expect a lot of numbers. You are here to give out what you have inside. So don't be carried away by what other creators are doing. Fine, everybody is in his own space and in his own time frame. You might be surprised because I've shared this story one time. There's these 3 popular YouTubers in the Nigerian space. So two of them got 100K, while the third one was around 30 something or 40 something thousand subscribers. But by the time the tide turn changed, the creator that was around 40 something subscribers now overtook the rest. And now I think it's around 600, while others are still struggling. 600,000 subscribers, while others are still struggling to hit 200,000 subscribers. So things change. YouTube evolves. So at some point, it might evolve into your own favor. People's interest changes. And when people's interest changes, the algorithm will change as well. I know this algorithm follows what people are interested in on the platform. And apart from what other things that affect the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm is, we'll have some external factors like businesses, government policies, threats to the platform and all that. Like this recent demonetization of channels, this wasn't just because, it wasn't only because people are dumping junk content on YouTube, but also YouTube was even having a threat from other brands outside YouTube, big businesses, that those slops that are being dumped on YouTube is even affecting their business. So they're also threatening YouTube with legal orders, or what do they call it? So YouTube has to do something about it. So now YouTube evolves, things change. So if you think that you can't, I always say this, that YouTube is a long-term process. Long-term, it's like a long-term journey, just like a marathon. So if you are here to do YouTube for just like 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, that means you're not ready. You're not ready for YouTube. So if you are planning YouTube, you plan like for the next 3 years, 5 years and above. Yes, I know not all of us will be making content on this platform till the next 5 years or so, but a lot of successful creators that I know today, possibly they are not fully active on YouTube, but what brought them success in whatever endeavor they are today was YouTube. YouTube took them to the spot where they are today. So when you think of making content, you need to know the value you are bringing in. And also take note that the kind of thing you make on YouTube will determine your growth, not minding how good you are. Like I said earlier, Mr. Beast has like over 300 million subscribers on his channel. I know as a YouTube educational channel, there's no way I can be thinking that one day I will hit 10 million unless I start making something differently. So the next thing I will bring up is, what does it mean to be a mouthpiece in where you are? So I think this we apply technically to the older generation. That is, if you're like over 40. So I have this creator that I discuss with sometime. I think that was like, I think that should be like last year. So she told me that she wants to start making content on YouTube. She bought the Osmo, the Nano, what the, this, what they call it, this camera, the Creator Combo. I've forgotten the DJI Pocket, yeah, DJI Pocket 3. She bought it. She bought some other stuff that she wanted to use. I mean, she wanted to use for her content creation. Unfortunately, till today, she have not uploaded a video on her channel. You understand? She has not uploaded a video on her channel. Yes, because I know back then we talked about scheduling and all that. And she was, you know, she was seriously about it. But I told her that I give her an assignment that before you reach out to me again, I want you to have uploaded like 20 videos. You understand? You should have uploaded like 20 videos, then you reach back to me. Let me see what you are doing right and what you are not doing right. Then we take it from there. So this shows that when you are waiting for gadgets, that's not the answer. So now you ask, why did I tell him to make 20 videos before she comes back to me? You see, if you have this mindset that, especially if you are new, if you are just starting or you are planning to start, just have in mind that the first 100 videos that you are doing is you are just testing mic. You are just doing testing mic 1, 2. The first 100 videos, just assume that you're just testing mic. You're trying to understand what content creating is all about, understanding what it means by shooting video, by editing, maybe by doing some animation or putting what they call it, text on your videos and all that. Just assume that your first 100 videos is just to test, for you to test the platform to see how it fits. So after your 100 videos, if you don't see any reasonable progress, then I think there's a problem there. And I'm going to talk about this problem much later. So coming to these 100 videos, yes, I know you say there are some channels, some creators, they just open a channel in less than 2 weeks, they get monetized, start earning in dollars. I mean, earning hundreds and even thousands of dollars monthly. Yes, that's happened. Some of these channels, I do see them as unicorn. I just see them as they are unique. And you shouldn't base your future success on this kind of channels. That, okay, I started a channel, within 1 week, I got it monetized, this, that. Yes, I also witnessed it. I've worked with creators that achieved these feats. But that shouldn't be your yardstick. That shouldn't be a yardstick for your future success. As a creator, if you know you want to play YouTube long term, what you need to have in mind is that create your first 100 videos, if possible, under 6 months. If possible, under 6 months. Now, you might be asking me, what kind of content should I create? Should I go faceless? Should I show your face camera? Personally, if you are over 40, and definitely someone that is in his 40s, if you are in your 40s, I know you would have an experience either in the entrepreneur side of things or in the career side of things, whichever way. At least you should have gotten like 10 or up to 20 years experience in whatever thing you are doing currently. So it's not a bad idea for you to start to share your experience on this platform. Like, I do see some senior citizens making content, those in their 50s, those in their 60s. Even nowadays, I don't know, I'm so much attracted to watching those kind of content. I don't know why. So please let me know. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for the birthday wish. Thank you very much. Please, let me know you guys are enjoying my content by dropping some love and some emojis in the comment section. So now, when it comes to what kind of content do you want to make? Like I said, if you are like over 40, I think the best thing is I think YouTube should be like your legacy project. Well, while you are still thinking of the money side, it should be your legacy project. Okay, interestingly, I started my YouTube channel when I was 42. I started my YouTube channel when I was 42, and today I'm 50. So I've been on YouTube like for 8 years. So, and just like when Herita asked me question about did I have any regret? Yes, there's some regrets, but that is part of the part of the experience you have in any field, any career path you have or whatever. So, but I'm so much fulfilled being a creator on YouTube. So if you're an adult, I mean, if you're on the senior side of life, I think making face-on content is very, very important. And don't just wait. How will I put it? Don't think about the algorithm. Make it from a place of convenience. Start with a place of convenience. Like you can decide making making 1 or 2 videos every week. Just sit down, put on your camera phone, stay by the window side to use natural light. You start sharing your experience. I see a lot of this kind of creators currently getting a lot of views, getting like their channel, very small channel. Some of them, they just started early this year. And now they have crossed like up to 2,000 to 3,000 subscribers and getting a lot of views and building wonderful community. That is even the part that I've not even said all this while. Building wonderful community. You see like-minded people coming around, discussing with you. If you are good in relationship, maybe you've had a wonderful relationship in the past 10 or 20 years. You can come around. We have the younger ones in this new generation that don't know much about their right and left in relationship. And false narratives are flowing everywhere. So if you have some things you have enjoyed in life, like in the past 20 years or so, you can just come on this platform and share it. That's another way of bringing what is inside out. Wonderful things, even if you have some mistakes you have made in the past, you can come here and share it. I mean, the younger generations, currently, some of them don't know what is right. They don't know what is right from what is wrong. And a lot of, false narratives are flowing over the internet. So it is your opportunity to air your point. So this showing your face on the camera, this brings me to something that happened much earlier, some time ago, when I was trying to, showcase my skill about tech, to the outside world. Back then, internet wasn't a thing. There was no internet like in Nigeria. Even the TV stations were just basic. So there's this particular TV station, this TV program I normally watch on a particular station. They always talk about technology. But I felt that if I'm part of this this particular program, I would have added something different to that program. I say how I wish I can have access to maybe even if it is 5 minute segment in that program. But today, to tell you how, like the question I was asked earlier, is YouTube saturated? That channel currently, the views on my channel, the TV station, their YouTube channel currently, and even I believe even combined with their offline viewership, I think the views on my channel is much more higher than theirs, even maybe times 3 times or even times 5 times. So this is the power of technology. So if you are from the other side of life, you are in your 40s, your 50s or 60s, this is the best time to start creating content, because if you imagine, some people do wonder that how does platform like ChatGPT and other AI platforms, how do they answer questions? When you ask them some basic questions, the way they answer it, like the answers are accurate. It is the input of human over the years. There was a time they call it big data, but today now everything has transformed into artificial intelligence. So all these questions, all these answers you get from all these AI platforms are the contribution of human beings for several decades, maybe for the past 2 or 3 decades. So now, what we form the answers that this chat or this AI platform will be answering in the next 5-10 years will determine on the input that we as humans are putting. So if we allow the negative people to be be imputing negative content on the internet, definitely maybe our children or your future children will be getting negative answers from ChatGPT or all these AI platforms. So this is the best time. You don't need to be ashamed. You don't need to be shy. Like I said earlier, I'm an introvert. I struggle to talk. I struggle to start conversation. Even I struggle to maintain conversation. But today, I do talk. People even invite me to programs, both offline and online. And I do, it surprises me because someone that knows me like about 10 years ago won't believe that I can speak to the camera like this. So now coming to the faceless content, currently, I do share this with my community that this is not the best time to make AI generated content on YouTube. This is not the best time. The reason why I give this is that the AI moderating system or tracking system that tracks the inauthentic content on the YouTube platform, in my own opinion, I think it is not yet in its perfect state. It's not yet in its perfect state. So sometimes you might be doing the right thing on YouTube and YouTube will just terminate your channel or demonetize you or deny you monetizing your content. So that's why I do say that this is not the right time. So now, but when it comes to faceless content, I think that is where a lot of opportunities lies. Because if you are not what they call it, if you are camera shy, or you are not too good about, you don't know how to talk or make content by showing yourself on the camera. I think the faceless content is the best way. So you might ask, what kind of AI content should I think of making? It now also boils down to what you know. Because if you make content in what you don't know, it will be like a burden at some point, especially when things are not turning out the way you want. It will become a burden. So I always strongly advise that when you want to, as if you are starting as a beginner, just have that mindset that you should be doing something that you love. You start with that so that you get used to creating content, get familiar with the platform. Then maybe you can now extend it to making other things like side hustle that maybe something that you think you can use to make quick money. But if you want to stay long on this platform, do something that you are passionate about. I know a lot of people will say, your passion will not feed you. Yes, I know that's correct. That is correct. But when things, okay, for example, let me share my own personal experience. It took me almost 3 years to get my channel monetized. So I was on YouTube just to make money. At least probably in the first or second year, I would have given up. But it was like I was so passionate about what I was doing on YouTube. So that kept me for that 1 year, first year, second year, then the third year, I got monetized. So I always say this from my own personal experience. If you want to play something long term, start with what you are good at or something you are passionate about. Just take it up from there, and then you can now extend to other things that maybe you are just trying out just for. So please, I would like you. Yes, please feel free to drop your questions, please. Sorry, I was just getting your message right now. Please feel free to drop your questions so that maybe I might have skipped some parts, or maybe I didn't cover some area properly. So you can just drop your question. I will appreciate that. So another thing that keeps people from making content or trying to bring out what they have is for the fear of judgment, like what people will say. You know, I've been there. You know, the reason why I say I've been there, not previously, but I mean, this thing just happened to me recently. With all my boldness, with all my experience as a creator, I mean, I still have that fear in me. I started my new channel. I created it about a month ago. So I plan that I'm going to start making content on it from May. But do you know what was my greatest fear? Yes, I have a channel with over 60,000 subscribers. But why was I so scared? I'm so scared about, you know, making content. Why am I so scared? Why am I so worried, afraid? It is because I'm scared of what people will talk about. So you should just ignore what people will talk about and start making your content, whether you have low views, low comments, maybe what your friends will say, or what maybe you might sound unintelligent, maybe when you make something, or even your grammar may not be too touched like that. Don't be scared about that. Don't be scared. So please just drop your, okay, can one do a video and shoot a video on the same, sorry, I didn't get that. Can one make a long video and short on the same YouTube channel? Yes, you can make a long and short video on the same YouTube channel. Like there's something we call repurposing. Like you can make a long video, like for example, this live stream section, the owner of this channel can decide to just trim this channel, cut it into bits, and then create it as short. It doesn't violate YouTube's policy. It is, I mean, YouTube encourages that. Get the best part of your long form video, then you can repost it as short. That won't count as violating YouTube's policy. Then another thing I will talk about again is professionalism. You know, people like me, I fall into this category, but I have to deal with it. Like, you want everything to be perfect. You want it to be in studio level, TV standards, all that. You shouldn't think about that. You shouldn't put all those into your mind. If you want to start creating content, you know, making content, you know, the social media has taken over traditional media. And if you do watch like media companies like CNN, BBC, Al Jazeera, and channels, Arise, and all those big channels and TV stations, you discover that like most of their news, they get it from social media. So social media is the new media. So you need to be part of it. And you don't know where this will take you to. You know, we talk about revenue and all that. But what I'm bringing this based on the theme of this conference. Bring out what you have in you. Don't be scared. You need to watch my first video, see how I started. Watch my first live stream, see how horrible it was. So don't wait till it become perfect. And over time, you will not regret you started. So please, madam, let me know if my time is up so that I will know when to round up. So another thing I will add here. Okay.
Yes,
So
you're doing well, sir. We just have like about 5 minutes more. Yeah.
Okay, about 5 minutes. Okay. So another thing let me just wrap up with this. One biggest problem creators do have with the algorithm is not being consistent. When you are not consistent, just forget about it. Like this meme that we do see. If you don't get it, forget about it. So if you're not, consistency is very, very, very important. Very, very, very important. And I know some people will say consistency will not get you where. Yes, but consistency is the foundation. It's something you need to work upon. Showing up. I made an analogy earlier about someone starting a worship center. You become the priest of that worship center. Every Sunday, people come to worship at that center. Then maybe one Sunday you show up, another Sunday you don't show up. One Sunday you show up. Before you know, your worshipers they'll stop coming because you're not consistent. So consistency is very, very important. So now consistency is subjective. Either you are showing up every week, or you are showing up a couple of days, or you show up maybe 2 times or 3 times in a month. So consistency varies, but you need to put a schedule. That is very, very important, and the algorithm takes note of that. Then let me now move forward to the audience. So the fastest way to grow on YouTube, excuse me, the fastest way to grow on YouTube is to make content, on trending topics. That is the fastest way. Because, on YouTube, the algorithm is always serving the viewers or the people on their platform what they're interested in. So if there's something that is trending, maybe in your country, in your region, or wherever, or in your industry or in your niche, and you start making content regarding those trending topics, you will grow very fast, especially if you're a good storyteller. Storyteller, very, very important. So when you can make trendy topics with good storytelling, just forget about it. It shouldn't take you time. You start making, getting a lot of views, and, start seeing huge response from viewers on the platform. So finally, I talked about AI briefly earlier. So when it comes to, okay, do I have any other questions? So when it comes to the AI, now they have different kind of AI, but the one that I think that can scale through that can scale through the YouTube moderating system right now is that when you make AI content that educates, that informs, but most of all this what they call it these stories, not yes, folk tales fall under it, but this fictitious fictional content. When you make AI generated content in fictional niches, like maybe folk tales, African tales, and all that, those kind of content are on the red list. Let me put it that way. They're on the red list. So sometimes your content might be authentic, but the platform will demonetize your channel. So if you're making AI content now, like most creators has realized, you need to show your face at some point in your videos. You need to show your face at least to scale through to scale through the YouTube moderating system. So I think that will be all. I don't know if I still have other time that I can speak.
Wow.
But let me just, I know my time is up, and I know our next guest is already up there.
Yeah. Our next guest is here, but she definitely would give us some time to make sure that we tidy this up. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Mr. Jonathan. This is a big class, guys. You need to come. You need to watch this again, because you need to sit down, write notes properly, because everything that is said is golden. Please type golden inside of the comments. Golden nuggets. Thank you so much, sir. So we have just a few questions. I think you've taken one or two, but I noticed that another one came in. Another two came in. Somebody said here that, how do I outsource? I run a faceless channel. That is one. Then I would add the second question here. What is the niche or the nature of the new YouTube channel you just started a month ago that you said you are scared about? So I'm sure that you can quickly add those two questions together. And I think after that, there may just be one more question. All right, sir.
Okay. So the next question is, how do I outsource? Okay, how do I outsource? I run a faceless channel. So you see, when it comes to faceless content, like, that's why to an extent, it's not like faceless channel is the in thing today, but I still have my personal reservations about faceless channels, because like you said, excuse me, this is one of the disadvantages. of having a faceless channel. Because when you outsource a faceless channel, let me say you outsource the, let me say, editing it, or maybe the scripting or whatever, or any branch of the creation of this faceless content. When you outsource it, it's just like people can replicate the same. And you see, that's the problem with the faceless niche. That's why you see YouTube is just going hard on them, because you can see a channel that makes one video. Before you know, you'll see hundreds of channels making the same kind of content. So sometimes it's because of people that are being contacted, or that this content are being outsourced to. So you can imagine, let me say someone outsourced a faceless, editing faceless content on their channel. They pay me to edit their videos. Just imagine, after making that video and send it to the owner of the channel, I have a copy of that. I can take it elsewhere and just do some little changes, maybe change the voice, do one or two things, and upload it on another channel. Then another creator can replicate the same thing. Then you see that one video, we have like different, like 1,000 variation of the same one video. So that's the issue that YouTube is battling with. And that's why you see that even some channels that are doing authentic content, even YouTube still demonetize them. So these people are channels that got the stray bullet. And even when they appeal, YouTube still deny them, because everything is automated until someone, a human, reviews their channel before they can restate their monetization. So this is the biggest challenge. You know, when you ask of this outsourcing, there are a lot of people you can outsource, especially our brothers in Asia, our Asian brothers. They are good, they are very fast, and their fees are affordable. But the problem there is that when you outsource, it's just like you are exposing your business secret, so they can replicate it, because everything is digital. So the next question here is, what is the niche or nature of the new YouTube channel you just started a month ago? Okay. On my new channel, I just want is a place, based on my experience. I have a lot I want to share with the world, apart from talking about YouTube education, YouTube monetization, and all that. I have other things that I have interest in and I'm passionate about. So something outside YouTube. So I'm making videos about those kind of topics. So this also tied down to what the YouTube algorithm looks like. It's not like, I have a channel with over 60,000 subscribers. I would have just start uploading videos of what I feel like making on my channel, but that will ruin the channel. So that is like the basic 101 of understanding the YouTube algorithm. You just don't just do anything anyhow on your channel. You need to be specific so that the YouTube algorithm will understand the kind of content that is coming out from your channel, and then send those videos to people who will be interested to watch them. So your job is for you to make videos that people can watch for long, engage in, and all that. Okay, I think I have another question there, but I can't see it from here. Can you just read it out for me? What is the process of...
Okay, let me check. Yes.
Okay.
All right. It says, what is the process of opening a YouTube channel? What is the process of opening a YouTube channel?
Of starting a YouTube channel. Okay, the process, if you already have a Google account, or if you already have a Gmail. So if you have a Gmail, that means you already have access to a YouTube channel. Automatically, you have a YouTube channel. You can create a YouTube channel. So now when it comes to creating a YouTube channel, we have what we call the personal account and the brand account. But I won't like to go technical about that. So, but if you go to my channel, I think my recent videos, I think I talk about how you can create a YouTube channel just for beginners. So you can just go to that video and check. You don't need to pay. It is free. It is free. All that will be required is for you to verify yourself. I think your phone number and some other personal details. Then when you are done, you start uploading videos, just like on Facebook and other platforms. Then when you get up to 50 subscribers, you can start going live. So there's another part we didn't touch, that is getting the 4,000 watch time hours. I mean, getting your channel monetized. So like you need to get up to 4,000 watch time hours before you start making free money on YouTube. We have the 3,000 monetization bracket, but the 4,000 is where when you get the 4,000 watch time hours, any video you put up at least will earn you some cents. So now for that 4,000 watch time hours, I do encourage those who are new on YouTube that when you keep going live on your channel is the fastest way. I mean the organic fastest way to get your 4,000 watch time hours. I've gotten a lot of creators that have confirmed it, doing it in different ways. Okay. Any other question, please?
No, I don't think there's any other question right now. So, guys, I want you to pour out love and thanks and appreciation for Mr. Jonathan. And by the way, like I said yesterday, I am not paying them to be here. Oh. They are giving this out of their free will. And you know that Mr. Jonathan has even gone the extra mile of even giving 2 channel reviews, guys. I've seen a few people say they want to get channel review, but I haven't gotten more. So if you are still interested, I'm the one that is speaking. So you have to like the video, subscribe to the channel, tell us the reason why you want Mr. Jonathan to do a channel review for you. And please, I want you to also please subscribe to Mr. Jonathan. He's known as Tech Informant. Sir, can you just drop the handle of your YouTube channel inside of the... You just drop the handle, right? Please, he is a gift to the YouTube ecosystem. I have been watching him. I've been subscribed to him at least over a year. So I know that he has stuff. So please go ahead, subscribe to him and let him know. I can see all the thank yous coming in. Golden nuggets. Oh my God. Thank you so much. God bless you, sir. We do appreciate it. Once I decide, I've taken a few screenshots. So once I decide, I'll send the people your Instagram account, and then they will send you a DM. So that from there, they'll just say that they're from me. I would have pre-informed you the handles of people that will be coming, and then I'll send them your Instagram account so that they can actually send you a DM. And from there, the rest is history. Thank you so much, sir. God bless you. Thank you so much for joining us. And we will see in the DMs, me and you.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
God bless you. God bless you, sir. Yeah, you can take your leave now. Bye. Take care, sir. Yeah, people, we are about to enter the second session, and she is here. Drum rolls, please. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let me... Hey, my darling, please go ahead and let us know you're here on mute. Let's hear your beautiful voice. Nkechi, I have already pinned you. Thank you so much for being here. You can unmute, you can show us your video, and then we can have some beautiful questions and answers. Yeah. Can you hear me? Live and direct. Hi. Guys, pour the love for Nkechi, please. This babe is loaded. She's about to drop nuggets. Say golden nuggets. You can see her chair is golden. She's going to bombard us today. Are we ready for Nkechi today? Diamond Mom, she's about to load us. You're welcome, my darling sister.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
God bless you. God bless you. I'm so excited, and I know you've been waiting a bit. Sorry about that, but we're here. We are here. So I'm just gonna go straight into asking her some few little questions, and then she will now begin to unleash. Somebody say unleash, unleash. I want that word unleash. You're not. You are not making me happy. I said, tell me, unleash. All right, so let me go and start my very little question and answer. So please let us know you, my darling.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Nwachukwu Nkechinyere, also known as Diamond Mom. That's my personal brand. I am a YouTube coach, a digital creator, a wife, a mom, a life coach, a marriage counselor coach, everything coach. That's what I do. So thank you for having me.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want you to please share with us how your YouTube content creation started. Yeah, because she's very dynamic, right? She's known as Diamond Mom, and that's how I got to know her. And she shares us. I won't tell you what she shares, and she's going to be the one to tell us, right? So I want to tell us how your YouTube content creation journey started and how it's been so far.
All right, thank you. My YouTube journey started in 2020. That's 6 years ago when I just became a mother. I've always been glued to YouTube as a viewer, not as a creator. Back then in 2018, 2019, I would binge watch some creators, Nello, Dine Kwame, and all, and I was intrigued. So it got to a time where it got to a point whereby I started consuming too much of their content. And I felt like if these people are doing this and I am so obsessed with their content, why can't I do mine? At that time also, there's a creator, a YouTuber, Tolulope Solutions. She was talking about purpose, discovering your purpose as a woman, and it was a searching stage for me. So that was the season I discovered my purpose. I wanted to touch the lives of women. I wanted to speak to women, married women, and mothers. And I didn't have the money to go out physically or to use any other platform. So YouTube gave me the free platform. That was how I started. I started Diamond Mom in 2020. So because I wanted a free platform to be able to pursue my purpose. From there, it's been it's been a long ride from then, because at first, like I said, it was for purpose, not for money. But 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, I was buying gadgets, I was spending money on data, and I started to hear that people are actually making money from this. So I said, why not? I had to do my research, and that was what landed me into this niche, this faceless street that I am in now. Because if you want to make money on YouTube, the best bet is to delve into faceless. You can have your face brand, but faceless is where the money is. So that's how my journey has been over the years.
So are you telling us that if we decide to show our face, we will not make money? Is that what
No.
you're telling us?
No.
Okay, please make it very clear, because now
Okay.
people be asking questions.
Oh, okay, no. Let me clarify. What I mean is, with faceless, it's actually easy for you to make the money. But with a face brand, you need to put in so much work. You need to look put together, because you can attest to the fact that if you're scrolling on YouTube, a video that is not aesthetically pleasing would not attract you. So before you can make money on a face YouTube channel with a face brand, I think you need to be very shameless. You need to do a lot of things. You need to, if you want to go through the route of those that don't care about their background, then you need to be shameless. You need to be ready for a lot of things before the money starts coming. But with faceless, you can cut the short, like short the cuts, I mean. So it's a very shortcut to making money, the faceless niche. But you can make money on face, but I just prefer faceless.
Okay. I'll give it to you. The reason why I will give it to you is because I also have 3 faceless channels. You know, now when it comes to faceless channels, I have 3 faceless channels that I got monetized under 3 months in. So I agree with you. I also have a face, is it face on they call now? Face on channel, which all of you are watching. And please pray for it. It has to get monetized by the grace of God. So, but those other ones, they got monetized under 3 months. But we thank the Lord anyway. So, my sister, I want you to please tell us, because now you have already told us about this. You started on Diamond Mom channel. So what now made you create a second, a third, maybe a fourth or fifth or sixth channel? So what made you decide, I've been doing this on Diamond Mom, but I want to open other channels? Please tell us, share us this thing.
Okay, like I initially stated, money was the number one motivation for the faceless. But for Diamond Mom, money is not the motivation. Currently, money is still not the motivation, but for the faceless. So I've been pouring out a lot through my face, through Diamond Mom. I've gotten the opportunity to speak at events, at programs for relationship and marriages. But for this faceless, money was actually what motivated me, because I've been seeing people saying they're making this, they're making that, they're making that. And on a fateful day, I was just scrolling. I was just scrolling through YouTube, minding my business, and this particular niche just popped up in front of me. I'm like, okay, I can do this. I can do this even better. So I just decided to give it a trial. Okay, even if it's small, at all, let me see how it goes. And the rest is history. So money was my motivation for the second channel.
Somebody say shmoney, shmoney, shmoney. Remember, our core values in Shine YouTube Conference is IFM. I for impact, F for fulfillment, and M for monetization. Someone say money. So, babe, I rev with you. Yeah. So, thank you very much for being very honest with us. I mean, it's cool to have that as at the back of your mind. Why would you be? I mean, it's good to love to do what you want to do, but there has to be some money matters that will back it up. Thank you very much. So, if you were to do this all over again, like if you were to start Diamond Mom, your second, third, fourth, fifth channel, or as many as you have, if you're going to start them all over again, what would you do differently?
Okay. If I were to start afresh, first of all, I would start on time, because I feel like I wasted time. I wasted like years since 2020. I kept on doing the same thing, expecting a different result. So if I were to start afresh, I would try to do another thing. If I try this and it doesn't give me a result in 6 months max, I would delve into the next thing. So the mistake I made was just remaining on Diamond Mom for years. Like I said, it was for the impact, for fulfillment and purpose. But there was a time where I needed money, because there are some women that will come to you. I deal with married women, mothers, children, and all. There are some women that will come to me with their problems. I should not just tell them, oh, the Lord will be with you. Okay, do this and do that. There are some people that money is their problem. So how would I give them this without having the money? So I needed to create that source of income from YouTube without it staining the value, because we have our core values. Of course, I have mine, without it staining the value. So I would have started on time. If I had started a second channel in 2021, maybe by now I would have made 10 times of what I have now or so. But that's one thing I would have done. I would have started afresh, and I would have thought out of the box, because I just kept on, hi guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Doing the same thing and expecting a different result. It doesn't always work like that. So those are the two things I would do differently. Start on time. Quit the procrastination. I will start next week. I don't have a phone. You need just, in fact, the cheapest Android phone now can make you money on YouTube. The cheapest Android phone. So quit the procrastination. I don't have data. I don't have this. With daily to 200 naira gig. I mean, how much they do those things? You can actually make out time. Focus on this and you see your results. So those are the two things I would do differently.
Thank you so much for helping us to cut into that stupid thing called procrastination. Someone says that, perfection is just procrastination in pretty shoes. Thank you. Progress over perfection. Don't bother about what you have. Start even dirty. I'm telling you. Start and move on. You can always refine along the way. Thank you so much. Now, would you say that YouTube is saturated? I mean, going by the theme of our conference this year, saying that the mouthpiece, bringing what's out inside outside. Do you think people can actually give their unique message, come up with their unique, content and win on YouTube and be profitable? What's your take on that?
All right, thank you very much. I would say for me, the number one, the beginning of failure is excuse. When you start to make excuses, then just tell me that you want to fail. I'll help you. Rule out any excuse. There is nothing like oversat. What is oversaturated? Is it oil? Is it saturated fat? No, there is nothing like that on YouTube.
No, that's very funny.
I started in 2024, and to some people, oh, you jumped in late now. We've been eating social media money since, but I started in 2024, and I can tell you that if you go on ChatGPT and ask who is number one in this particular niche, my name would pop up. So there is something inside of you. There is something inside of you. Our Igbo adage would say, "Mbonye jiwe tete bụ ụtụtụ ya." Let me explain. When you wake is your morning. If someone wakes by 7 a.m., that is the person's morning. If someone else wakes by 12 p.m., that is the person's morning. And mind you, the person that wakes later, that woke later, can actually outrun the person that has been there, shining eyes. So there is nothing like oversaturation on YouTube. What we know on YouTube is value. If you know the secrets, if you know the strategies, the principles, there is nothing like oversaturation. What can give you an edge is your personality, is that touch, that taste that you bring to what others are already doing. People are singing, we have gospel artists like plenty, but tomorrow there is still a new gospel artist that will still spring up. I'll be like, oh, where have you been? This music touched my soul. So please tell me, is it that Frank Edwards, Moses Bliss have not been touching their soul? So you just need to, there is nothing like oversaturation in anything, business, YouTube, social media, there is nothing like oversaturation. You just need to look for that gap. There is a gap that you've not seen. But if you calm down, study the field before you enter, you would find that gap, and that gap will be your advantage.
Bam. Hey, bam. And one more time, bam. You said it all. Thank you so much. Yeah, so our tete-a-tete, we've concluded. So guys, I'm going to be out of your face right now because Nkechi has some awesome golden nuggets. Guys, say golden nuggets. Golden nuggets are about to hit you. Bring out your pen and paper. She's about to drop them, guys. And please don't forget, like the live stream, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, I'm trying to get this channel. This is the only face on channel I have. I'm trying to, the other ones are in thousands and thousands, but this one, I need this one to get to 1,000 subscribers. I beg, Biko, one name. Let me say the only Igbo that I can say. Make sure that you engage, like, and then share this with your friends. And don't forget that there are 2 gifts that Mr. Jonathan are giving. So don't forget to write that. Tell us if you want him to do your review. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of your face right now, and Nkechi will take the floor. Thank you. Over to you, my darling.
All right, thank you very much. So I'll be speaking on how I got monetized in 30 days, but 29 days actually, how I got monetized on YouTube in 29 days, and the roadmap to reaching 100,000 subscribers and collecting my silver play button, because I have one finally. So I would say this would be a very practical session. If you have your paper, your pen, I'm giving you my masterclass for free. I deal with practical. I don't like listing so many things and all. You do these, so many theories and all. Please give me the practical, because I believe if you have the proven strategies, then everything, you see your results in no distant time. So for me, first of all, when I started out in 2024, like I earlier said, 1st of February, and I got my channel monetized on February 29th. That February had 29 days. But the beautiful thing is that was my first practical. That was my first experiment, because I wanted to delve into the faceless niche. So I needed to put some things in place. The beautiful thing is that I've actually gotten a channel monetized in 2 days. Some of my students have gotten monetized in 14 days, less than 1 month and all. But I will be dealing with the 29 days framework. First of all, when you want to start up a new YouTube channel, I would always advise get a new YouTube channel. Start on a clean slate. If you've been doing anything and you've not been getting the results, throw it away. Start up a new channel. Now, first of all, you need to plan. If your foundation is faulty, then every other thing that you're doing cannot stand. So I would say plan. Go on the YouTube streets. There are millions of niches that you can do. There are millions of niches, and I will still advise, even if you have a face channel, please start one faceless channel. So I'll be concentrating on faceless channel. Go on YouTube streets, scroll through the different niches. We have finance, we have storytelling, we have movies, we have health, we have comedies, we have literally like bunches of faceless niches. So I would say go on YouTube, make your research, and choose the particular niche. Let's say you want to delve into the health niche on faceless YouTube. You already know the niche you want to delve into. Don't just start. Don't start getting courses. Don't start by, see, mind you can actually teach yourself and make it big on YouTube. I am actually self-taught. I'm actually self-taught. If you can calm down and do the research, you can be self-taught and be successful on YouTube. Make sure that you shortlist like 3 to 5 health channels of your choice. Okay, now you want to delve into the health niche. Scroll through about 3 to 5 channels that are doing well, that you know are doing well, not those that are copying. Because now YouTube is actually crazy in such a way that they might even give views. Okay, let me say I will put up an original story. Somebody will come and copy my content. The person that copied my content, they will pack views and give to the person. I don't know if you understand what I mean. So don't learn from such people. You need to look for those that are original. So you shortlist like 3 to 5 of them and study them. Use like 1 week to study those channels. Watch their videos from beginning to the end. Watch how they script their contents from the beginning, the kind of hook they use. Do they do hi guys, or do they just jump into the video, or do they start with a question, a rhetorical question? Study their pattern, study how they script, because you're trying to get their results. Remember, you're not working out of a box. You're trying to get their results, so you need to study them. Use like 1 week to study their channel. Now you're also studying how they make thumbnails. You're studying how they title. You're studying the time they upload. So you need to subscribe to their channel, turn on the post notification bell, and follow them. If they're uploading by 2 p.m., note it down. If 3 out of the 5 channels are uploading by 2 p.m., then it means that there is something special about that 2 p.m. because you're trying to get their audience. This is before you even start, before you even open anything. You're planning. You're making sure that your foundation needs to be strong. So study them. When you've already gotten enough facts, enough information, now you need to come and do your own personal planning. For me, if you want to get monetized in 29 days, write out, I have like books. If you see my rough sketches, because I have different plans. Okay, if I want to monetize the channel in 1 week, what do I need to do? I'll write out Monday to Sunday. So bring out a book. This is practical. Bring out a book. Write one, like number 1 to 29 or to 30. Then tick the days that you're going to upload. If you need to upload about 14 videos to get monetized in that 29 days or 30 days, then you need to tick it. Okay, I'm going to upload on the 1st, then the next upload will be on the 3rd, then the next upload will be on the 6th, then the next upload will be on the 9th, and so on. You need to make the plan physical, like make it tangible. So that is what I would do if I were to recreate, and which I'm still doing. So you need to write, okay, I'll upload how many times, I'll upload how many videos within these 29 days. So which means that if I have to upload 10 videos or 12 videos, before I get to my 6th video, there should be a difference. There should be a change. There should be a result. Because if you don't have a plan, if you don't have a challenge, I call this challenge the 1 month YouTube monetization challenge. If you don't have a challenge, you find out that you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. People are getting monetized in 2 days, 1 week, and you're there 3 months. You are still saying follow me for follow, and follow, support small creators. I'll still come to that. I hope I don't forget. Follow small creators and all. You need to have a plan so that you can call yourself to order. Because if you don't have a visible plan that I want to get monetized in 30 days, you would get carried away. Before you remember yourself, you've posted 20 videos and you still have, what is even 100? You still have 29 subscribers. Is this the leg that we are going to use to get monetized in 1 month? Of course not. So when you've written out your plan, it will help you to keep track of your success. If I upload on the first day and I say that, okay, I don't really expect anything because I am a new channel, of course, the algorithm needs to find me out. I upload my 2nd video on the 3rd. I upload my 3rd video on the 5th. By my 4th video, I should be seeing at least 100 views on one of those videos. Then by my 6th video, I should be seeing at least 1K views. If not, there is something I'm not doing. I need to go back and learn again. Now, still in the process of planning. After making your calendar, your 1 month calendar now, you need to start creating. You need to start creating. So first of all, this is actually my masterclass. Get at least 3 content ideas before you start. Don't just create 1 video and start. You will get discouraged because you don't expect anybody to watch you. You're a newbie on YouTube. So get at least 3 videos. I'm just saying at least. If possible, you can get like 5 or 6. Make sure you have worked on them. Get good ideas. Do not copy. You can take inspiration, but do not copy. For example, this is the difference between inspiration and copying. I am in the health faceless niche and I see someone that's, okay, I see a viral video about, okay, let me think of something. How to prolong your health using mango. It is a fruit health niche. How to prolong your health using mango. And that video has 1 million views in 3 days. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is a very good idea. For some people, immediately, they will go and start they will copy, oh my God. They will copy word for word and use it to start a new channel. You're just doing yourself because you will not get monetized. What I would do in that situation, I would look for the keywords. What are the keywords? Maybe there is something about this that actually made that video to go viral. Mango. I'll pick out mango and then elongate your life. I would do a fresh topic, maybe do something about maybe boost your energy using mango or something, just something related, but something that somebody cannot actually point that this is what that you copied it from here. Because YouTube, during monetization process, they will hold you. If you copy, they will hold you. So which means that everything you've done is in vain. We don't want to waste our hard work here. So you need to get inspiration, not copying. Now, when you get like 3, 4, 5 videos, then you can start. This is now when you start action. You open a new channel. Make sure that when you are opening your channel, because of scammers, I mean, you have hopes to become a big YouTuber, right? Make sure that when you're starting your channel, you go to Gmail. Don't open a channel from YouTube. Then don't open your Gmail from YouTube, I mean. Go to your Gmail. Open a random Gmail account. If you want your channel to be Health Talk with Nwachukwu, don't open a Gmail using Health Talk with Nwachukwu@gmail.com. They will hack you. Hackers are not playing. They will hack you. So maybe use a different mangoseason@gmail.com. Then when you're opening your YouTube channel, you can now put your name, Health Talk with Onwachukwu. You'll be safe because you need your foundation to be strong. Then get a good thumbnail, a good banner, put in your description, and for your first video, upload your first video. Bearing in mind, because you've been researching, you've been studying your predecessors, bearing in mind that they used to upload by 2 p.m. So you need to upload your video on private around latest by 12 p.m. because you need to work on your thumbnail, your tags, your keywords, and all. So make sure that your video is already up by 12 p.m. Now, then by 2 p.m., what you can actually schedule. If you want, you can schedule, or you can just go on to turn it on by 2 p.m. Now, during the uploading period, you need to get a good thumbnail. What is thumbnail? To me, thumbnail in a simple form is the most eye-catching thing in that your video, the most important thing. Let me still use this video, how to increase your lifespan using mango. If I want to make a thumbnail out of this video, I would create something that would attract somebody's curiosity. I will not put maybe a man standing and holding a mango or something. I might create a split thumbnail of mango, make it look like magical. You know how you can use AI or any editing tool to make mango have like this mysterious touch, and then I would create a man eating mango, a man in an old man with his full beard and all, eating the mango. Now maybe beside him I might create somebody that is younger, someone that is younger, just something to catch the audience attention, something that will make them pause and say, wait, what is this? If you can get anybody to say, wait, what is this, to look twice at your thumbnail, then you have done the job, because it is your thumbnail that would even make them to come and read the title, how to create. So your thumbnail should be, some people call it clickbait, but I will not call it clickbait. For me, clickbait is when your thumbnail and your title, like, it does not even relate to your topic. So I would call it getting a sharp thumbnail, a curious thumbnail, something that will make people wait, what? Okay, what is this? That is what you need. You need people to pause and click on your thumbnail. Now you get a good thumbnail. Don't forget that you've already practiced, you've already studied what your predecessors are doing. So you're getting a thumbnail. If you know the kind of fonts they used to use in that, because every niche has a unique font. If you've seen vlogs, then Dimma May vlog, all those YouTubers and all, you will see that there is a particular font, there is a particular text, there is a way their thumbnail appears. So no two niches has the same font. So you need to study them up to their fonts. I don't mean copy, but study the font so that when you're creating your own thumbnail, you can be able to do something similar, so that when the viewers on that niche, because there are some people that there are a particular audience that this is what they come on YouTube to come and check. So that when they come and check, they might mistakenly see you and think it is their favorites. Now they click your video, and once they like your video, they are subscribing, they are coming back. Now you've already converted some of their subscribers to be yours, because that is what you want. If they can have 1 million views in 3 days, which means they had 1 million people watch their videos in 3 days, I want some of that 1 million people. So you are modeling after them. You don't just come and say in YouTube you want to do something new. Of course, don't get me wrong, you can do something new, but there has to be a proven record of what works. There is no niche that is new. There is nothing you want to do on YouTube that somebody is not doing somewhere. It's just for you to locate that person doing it. So if you can see somebody that is already doing something and is successful, I mean, it is a bonus for you to just learn from them, copy from them, take inspiration from them. Now, if you've already uploaded your first videos, your second video, your third video, and you see that you're not getting your results, you've not gotten at least 100 views in any of these videos, you're doing something wrong. The algorithm will not cheat you. The algorithm will not cheat you. You're doing something wrong. Now you need to go back to the people that you learned from. Go back to those channels and see what you are not doing. See what you're not doing. Try a varieties of topics in that niche. And I bet you that before you get to the 29th day, you'll be monetized. This is actually what worked for me. This is what I teach my students with extra, of course. This is how I teach my students. We do with practical. There's nothing like you are going to spend. No. You are getting to work immediately. You want to get monetized in how many weeks? In how many months? Okay. Can you put in the work first of all? Because you need to put in the work. I mean, for these 29 days, there is not going to be an excuse of why you did not upload your third video on the 5th of that month, because you are now like destroying the whole foundation, because you need to be disciplined. Let it be that you pulled through that challenge to the end and you did not get monetized. It's not possible. Because most times what some people do is, if they start uploading, they upload 1 video, 2 video, 3 videos, and there's no results. These YouTube people, they'll start running helter-skelter, going to different people's comments. Please, I'm not getting any views. Well, no. Patience is one thing also, and that's why I said have at least 3 videos to 6 videos, because if you're doing 1 video and uploading, and you're uploading, you will get discouraged. You will get discouraged. So even if you've not seen a result, but you have 6 videos, you know that at all, what's the worst that can happen? Let me just upload my 6 videos. I bet you that before you upload that 6 videos finish, you will see a result. Even if it's 10 subscribers, even if it's you just waking up to a comment, it means that, wow, I'm doing something right. Then from there, you see the motivation, because if you get 1 comment, 1 legit comment, not the comment of your family friend, I'm coming to that one, not the comment of your family friend that will say that you've already forced or that you've blackmailed into coming to comment. When you get 1 legit comment from somebody that don't know you from anywhere, that is the only motivation you need to continue, that one day I'll get there. Now, I've already run you through how I got monetized and how you too can get monetized if you give yourself a 30-day challenge or a 14 days challenge or a 60 days challenge, depending on how you can push yourself. You need to be able to put in the work. So everybody's strength is different, and their understanding, their learning period is different. So just look for what works for you. But I'm telling you confidently that even up till now, you can get monetized in 14 days if you know what you are doing. And you can teach yourself. If you follow these steps that I have listed out, you can be self-taught and be successful on YouTube. Now, after monetization, it doesn't just end at getting monetized. 1K, I've gotten monetized, turn on your monetization tab and all. It doesn't just end there. You need to make money. You need to make money. Now, you need to be consistent, because it is when you work that you get paid. You cannot just get monetized and you now be posting. You say you want to be posting once a week or once a month. When you are not Mr. Beast, it's Mr. Beast that will post once a year, and he will make up, like he would recover the money that somebody cannot even make in 5 years. I don't know if you understand. So on YouTube, the more you post, the more you earn. That's why you see some people, there was a time when some people used to post 3, 4 times. They were making money. They were making a hell lot of money. So you need to be consistent. Push out more videos. Even if maybe you post at all, you see 10K views on this one, 1K views on that one, 2K views on this one. If you join everything at the end of the month, you should be able to see at least $100, because that is what you can be paid. At least that is your threshold then anything above is Jara. So make sure you are posting, because monetization is all the old motivation you need to get to be posting. If you want to make that money on YouTube, you need to take YouTube as a full-time job. See, YouTube pays more than majority, if not more than, except a politician. Even some YouTubers and some politicians like this, their salaries are like this. YouTube pays, oh, YouTube pays. Now you don't know. So there is no job that, to me, oh, if your motivation is money, first of all, except you're not on YouTube for money, no problem. But if your motivation is money, see, take YouTube as a full-time job. If you wake up in the morning after praying, the next thing, my YouTube channel, what am I posting? Replying to your comments. That should be your priority, because it is the job that will feed you, right? The way you have a teaching job or a 9 to 5, and you wake up, early in the morning, I need to go. That same way, wake up, go to your table, sit down and work on pushing out videos. If you can be doing every two days, Now, what posting consistently does is, there are some people, like, I still feel like YouTube is actually a platform of luck. Apart from the strategies will get you to where you are, but where the luck comes in is that you and somebody can post the same video, and that person will get 1 million views, but you will get 10k views. At all, you get 10k views. Manage it. For me, on this YouTube street, I don't put my eye. I don't go around. That is where discontentment will set in, and when you're not content, you get discouraged, because you are looking at, but this person, I first this person starts now, the person, they get 1 million views. What am I? No. So just know that YouTube is also about luck. But if you can post out, so if the luck is not on your side of you posting once a week and then you get 1 million views, at all, post every two days, Abby, you still see something. If you're seeing 10k views, 5k views, 2k views, you're posting every day, or you're posting every two days, at all. If you pack it, your own is your own. That is what posting consistently as a monetized channel does. Now, when you're monetized, that is when you need to pay attention to policies, because you don't want to lose your channel. You don't want to lose what you have worked hard for. And mind you can only have one AdSense on YouTube, except you, piam. But legitly, you can only have one AdSense. If you suffer to get that your channel monetized and you gamble with it, I mean, why? Because you're seeing that other people are doing this particular content and it's giving them views, or they are doing this particular. I don't usually follow trends on YouTube. That is one thing. That is one of my secrets. I'm supposed to add it, but let me just say it now. I don't follow trends on YouTube. Trends will give you money, but trend will put you in trouble. Just check it out. Check. Just go through the YouTube streets and see people that usually follow trend. They follow trend blindly. Somebody say Alex Ekubo died. Now you see many people delving into it. Many of them will get demonetized. I'm not a prophet of doom, but that is how it is. Because if you follow trends, you get distracted. You would lose your core value, and you might not even know when you will now violate that policy, because YouTube, they are very strict, especially now that this AI bot has been doing piam, looking for who to bring down and destroy. You need to be careful. You don't just follow trends blindly. For me, I would say you should not lose your long-term goal because of temporary gain. No. You're seeing them, they are doing a particular content, a particular style of content. It is giving them views. Hey, and you know that if you join them, see, this thing is actually from experience. There are some people I taught them the right thing. if you're learning under me, I'm teaching you what works. And I'm teaching you in the Christian way. The Christian way, I mean, is the honest way, in the way of truth and justice. So, but they got discontented. They wanted more. The one I taught them at a point in time, because one thing you should know about YouTube is that YouTube has up and down. YouTube has the season of surplus and the season of lack. But if you're patient, all this season will locate you. It will locate you. At least I've been on YouTube for how many seasons now? The thing they fly. You know how flu, kata, they fly. There might be a time where your views, I will post and no views, nobody is watching. Before you know it, you put one video, piam. That week, you put a video, piam, 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 piam. Views have been going. Views will start going, I mean. So they got impatient, and they saw a particular trend that was follow the ladder. They now follow the ladder. It was giving them back to back, back to back, back to back. Of course, for them, they actually preferred carrying it at once. You get? So most of them delved into that, and now they have lost it. They did not know actually, but that is a lesson, because we all did not know that a time like this will come when YouTube will be sweeping people, because they are just sweeping people away. They are sweeping like Mpocha. They are sweeping. So they did not know, but it is a lesson for you not to follow trend. If it is $100 that you are sure of at the end of the month, just for example, if you're sure of $100 and you hear that some people, they are making $10,000 at once, now you might say, okay, it's better for me to make that thing, because even if I keep at this for 1 year, I might not be able to make this 10,000. What if you now join them and before you get paid, they now demonetize you? The $100 you will not see, the 10,000 you will not see. So for me, I would say contentment is one of the virtue that you should hold on to in your YouTube journey. Don't be putting your eye in where they not concern you. Mind your business. Your viewers will come and locate you. You don't need to be going to people's channel. Follow me, please. I'm not getting views. No. Learn what you want to learn and go and apply it. Then mind your business, so that you will not get discouraged and you will not be misled. Now, you've already gotten monetized. You're applying all the policies. But you also want, apart from the money, you also want your silver play button. 100,000 subscribers, congratulations and all. It's very important though, because that is the tangible evidence of YouTube did this. You get what God cannot do. So you want that physical evidence. Now, okay. Now you want that physical evidence. I would say community. Community will give you that silver play button. Community will do it for you. And it's very easy to build a community. In my space, I can proudly say again that I have one of the strongest community. When they say community members come out, you see them, they fall out. Because I treat them like kings. I treat my subscribers like they are the most precious things, because they did not know me, but they chose to subscribe to my channel. Each time somebody discovered me, watch any of my videos, and still decide to go the extra mile to like, subscribe, and comment, please, I take God to beg you, why are you not replying their comments? Is it your right? It's not your right too. There are some people that watch you, they will never comment. There's some people that are just on your channel to monitor. But that person that went the extra mile to call yourself your subscriber, please, the least you can do to them is to reply their comments, is to make them feel loved, is to make them feel appreciated. Because one thing that community building does, one thing that replying to your comments does, is when a new person, when a new waka pass just stops at your video and sees that person, there's one thing about, I don't know if majority does this, but if you click a video on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, any platform at all, it is an unconscious action for you to just go to the comment section. Let me go and see what people are saying. Bam. Now imagine somebody, a waka pass, is passing and just sees your video and now clicks it to watch while the ad is still playing. The person quickly goes to your comment section and is seeing people, they are dropping comments and you're also replying, hey, my paddy, my this, oh, thank you for watching, I appreciate you, oh, thank you, I love. That person will want to feel among now, because what is this sharing of love and light here? You get? So there is something that replying to your comment does. It attracts new subscribers. It attracts new subscribers. It makes the community to become large. It is the subscribers that will get you to your 100,000K milestone, because money will not buy that one for you. You want the money, but you also want the play button. At least let me put it behind me, that to show anybody that yes, I am a legit YouTuber. Focus on your community, love your subscribers, and as much as possible, as much as possible, monitor your comment section. If you see any bad belle, there are some people that are just like, they are just haters. They don't know you, but because you are doing that thing that they cannot do, why are you talking like this? See, delete the, please delete. There's something that they call, I think is do not recommend, do not allow this person comment. Like the person will never be able to comment again. Delete that person's comments. Don't allow negativity on your channel. I know that some content creators, some influencers will say no publicity is bad publicity, controversy. Please, we are not doing controversy on YouTube. We are doing faceless now. So I don't know what you want to be controversial about. Make sure that your comment section is as positive as possible, so that your community can just come in at any time. Maybe if any of your subscriber is feeling down, he or she can easily click on your video, go to the comments, scroll through the comments and be laughing. That person will always want to come back, because algorithm might disappoint you. Algorithm does like this, it does like this, it does like this. Algorithm might forget you, but your subscribers, your community will not forget you. I have had situations of my community members complaining, YouTube did not recommend your video, YouTube did not recommend, YouTube showed me this video 30 minutes later. But because they remembered that, oh, I have somebody that makes me laugh, I have somebody that makes me feel seen, I have somebody that replies my comments, oh, I need to go and look for her. You will see them manually typing your channel name. If your subscribers have not typed your channel name to look for you before, you've not started. You've not started. You need to get them to that level. You need to build a relationship. Conscious. You will not come and say, I beg, the comments too much. Remember when you were praying for this? You were praying, God, please get me monetized. God, please let them watch my video. God, please let them drop comments. Now they're not dropping comments. You are now feeling proud or what? Please reply the comments. That is all I have to say. And you will see that the more your community grows, when waka pass, when new people come, they will be motivated to join. Before you know, you enter 100,000 subscribers and collect your plaque. That is it. There is no magic. It is strategy. Strategy. Follow what works. Follow these principles. Make it practical. Now, I want to share you. So I want to share with you some of the secrets. I'm trying to round up. Then I can receive your questions. I want to share some of the secrets. Like I said, there are some secrets like follow for follow. I usually say this when you're starting afresh. Remember, I said start a new channel, right? Do not share your link. I have more than 161K followers on 2 faceless channels. I don't want to add others, but 2 faceless channels. Over 161,000 subscribers. And I did not share Mike. I don't understand. To who? To my monitoring spirit that will now come and be monitoring. Oh, who is this? See, mind you, if you start a new channel and share to your family and friends, they cannot buy into your vision. They might even discourage you. You know, people like to associate with success. Like now, if I should send any of my channels to anybody, you're the one. Oh, this is I love you. Why? Because they are seeing success. But if I had sent that link to them when I was 0 subscribers or at 1 subscriber, they will not. Oh, no, abeg. So you don't need to share your link. Start on a clean slate. The thing is that it is not your 10 friends or your 20 friends or your 100 friends or your 500 friends, if you have a big circle, that will give you the money you're looking for, the monetization you're looking for, or that 100,000 subscriber play button you're looking for. It is not them that will do it for you. It is strangers. There is this social media trend that I've been seeing on TikTok, me starting up a new business, and then you see the next slide will be strangers doing like this, but family members, you get, that is real life. It works on YouTube. Don't share your link. And related to not sharing your link, don't go to people's comment sections, to these your so-called big creators, big YouTubers. Don't go to their comment section and be saying follow for follow my, I don't know why I'm saying follow for follow. But don't go there and be saying subscribe me, I'll subscribe. I don't even know how. But you get what I'm trying to say. Don't go and be doing that. You're just killing yourself. You're just killing your channel. They will not watch you. Have you had a situation in 2022? Yes, I was desperate. I was just beginning to know that they can make money on YouTube. Oh. That was when I joined this YouTuber, her Telegram group. She collated many of us, desperate YouTubers like us at that time, and said, okay, every day, 10 of you one subscribe to this person, 10 of this, 10. But make sure you watch, because if you don't watch a video, if you don't engage, if you subscribe, after many days, YouTube will remove it for you. Sha. So she would instruct us, go and collect, go and watch. Then when you watch, drop a comment, and then you subscribe. I did now. All of us were just mumuing ourselves then. So I noticed that when it is my own turn, they will come and watch you quite all right. But in a video of 15 minutes, I will see 100 views, but 0.1 watch hour. Is it juju? Because if these people, and you will see comment section, you will see comments, oh, I've watched, oh, lovely comments, oh, lovely, like, they did not watch anything. Because it did not interest them. They were compelled, they were blackmailed, they were forced. You don't want that for your channel. You don't want that. You want people that love you for who you are. And you can get such people by being patient. If you have been jinxing yourself by saying, I am a small creator, please and please stop saying that. You're not small. Nobody's small. Nobody's small. Mr. Beast, he has his over hundreds of thousands of millions and all. Me, say, I get my own. I'm not small. You have 200 subscribers. You're not small. You are not small. There is power in the tongue. Above everything, there is power in the tongue. As you're creating a positive space on your YouTube channel, also have a positive spirit, a positive mindset. And for you to be able to preserve that, your positivity, don't share your link. Because when you share your link to your friend, there is a tendency that 2 days later or 1 month later, that your friend come and start Alpha, that your YouTube channel, you don't do them. How will be, you don't grow. My sister never grow. I tell you now, leave that thing. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to paint. They will discourage you. And you'll be ashamed. Shame will make you to lose guard. Shame will make you to dump that channel. But when nobody knows what you are doing, if I want to build a channel now, I build in private, I build in secret, because the thing is, the people that will even give me the money, I don't know them. It is YouTube that knows them, and YouTube will locate them to me or locate me to them, whichever way. So please and please, sharing of links, follow for follow, stop doing that. If you need to start afresh, give yourself a give yourself a challenge. I would advise you, if I were to advise you, if you want to get monetized, you want to make your first earning, let me say you want to withdraw money in July or August, do a 30-day challenge in June. Now, today is 17th, right? Today is 17th. Tomorrow is Monday. Now, use today and tomorrow to go through the YouTube streets. Go and browse. Check for any niche that you have interest in, and you're seeing that it is profitable. Don't come and be doing, see, in faceless niche, we are not only doing fulfillment. You can do fulfillment in your face niche, but in faceless, please, money has to be important. So while you are looking for what interests you, make sure that that thing that interests you can pay. Use today and tomorrow, do your research, get a niche. Then from Tuesday to Sunday, I'm just giving you a plan. Tuesday to Sunday, spend the 6 days, yes, 6 days, studying 5 good channels in that niche. Study them, subscribe to them, follow them, go through the comment section. In fact, from the comment section, you can even see a lapse, a hole, a gap that you can cover. Even now in my niche, once in a while, I'll go to, because there are some people that I still respect, even though I am an authority in my niche, but there are some people that I still respect that are doing the right thing. Once in a while, I go to their channel, go to their comments, browse through their comment section. You will see a very generous subscriber that will just give you a channel idea, a content idea. Please, I want you to do this. And you notice that content creator, that YouTuber has not worked on it. Grab it, go and work on it. It might work for you. That is how I get some of my ideas. That is how I keep pushing. But make sure that you are doing the right thing. Make sure that you don't violate the policies. There are a lot of policies. In fact, if I say study themselves, even if you study them, you might not know the one that you have violated, but just keep on praying for understanding, to understand what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do, because YouTube is strict now, but YouTube is still sweet. YouTube is still sweet. I don't know if I've exhausted my time. I can talk for the whole
Yes,
day.
you are dropping the jewels, and they are coming passe. I think we have like about 5 minutes. Yeah, and there are
Okay.
some questions already hanging for you. So I'll allow you to tidy up, and then when you're ready for the questions, we'll just go into that.
All right. So let me just go through everything from your 30 days challenge to monetization and to making sure that you don't lose what you have. Because it doesn't make sense that you work so hard, you get your monetization, and then you lose your AdSense. So you need to protect your AdSense. Once you're getting monetized, please know this, that do not blindly open a second channel. That is one secret also. Do not blindly open a second channel. Your second channel can mar you. It can make you money, but it can also mar you. Because I hope you know that if you have 5 channels linked to one AdSense, if one channel gets down, the other 4 are going down. And now YouTube, they're not becoming stingy. They will not pay you. They will not pay you the money. Like, even if you've made thousands in 10 days or in 20 days, they will not pay you. So you want to protect your channel. You want to protect it by doing the right thing. Don't get carried away. There are a lot of people doing a particular thing. And I don't know, we keep on saying these things and people are still doing it. You will see somebody upload a video and that video does well. Another person will go and help the person and do a sequel. Like, you will carry that same thumbnail and posts. You cannot grow. If you've been doing that, please, I want you to start afresh. Start afresh. Go through this life again. It's on this channel. Go through the life again. Get your pen and paper. Pick out every point and start afresh. I guarantee you success. This is what has been working for over 2 years. I guarantee you success. But you need to put in the work, because YouTube is a full-time job. You know the way you go to your 9 to 5 and your oga will tell you, I need you to submit this document before 4 p.m. and you are there killing yourself. Kill yourself also in YouTube. Because it is very easy for you to lose guard, because one is you're not reporting to anybody. YouTube is a self-employed something. You're not reporting to any oga. So you can even carry your laptop or your phone to work and you sleep, or you get carried away, you enter TikTok. Please guard yourself, guide yourself, caution yourself, discipline yourself. The way you carry somebody else's work on your head that is even paying you how much? How much? Carry YouTube on your head, because YouTube will pay you what you want. YouTube will give you that life you have. That's that life you crave. So make sure that you're taking YouTube seriously, because it is only when you take YouTube seriously that YouTube can take you seriously. Thank you very much for listening. And I wish you the best. I wish you success, success, success.
Awesome, 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 guys. I want you to pour the love, pour the love, pour the love. This is not just nuggets, this is nuggets extra. Nuggets raised to power 1 million. And you guys can, I'm seeing the comments. People are saying, wow, this is inspiring. I need to work on this. They are all here in the comments. People, please, guys, go ahead and say, thank you so much, Nkechi. We are blessed. So we're going to start reading out the questions. I mean, you've said a whole lot. This is a master class. And guys, I told you, I'm not paying her. I'm not paying her. She's here from her heart. She's showing, I mean, she's giving this. This is what she gives to her premium students. People pay her to do this thing. No, guys, I'm not seeing so many comments. I'm seeing the love, chat. People are saying love, 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 love. They're really loving it. Thank you so much. So, before I go into the questions here, please, can you please share a testimony with us, right? Have you seen anybody that has been able to walk this particular roadmap of getting, monetized within 29 days in the past 3 months? Please share testimony so you can encourage them, because they may think that maybe it's 2024, you did this one, and please share testimony of people that have done this in the past 3 months. I beg. Thank you.
Okay, so actually, will I say this is May, right? Okay, I'll talk about March. There's one that happened in March. The thing is, for me, I already know what will work and what will not work. I don't waste my time doing some kind of content. There are some contents that if you do them, see, even if you see 10 views, is luck. So like I said, make sure that you are modeling after proven results. Don't just do what is in your head or what you like. You feel like, okay, I like mango. Therefore, I need to be making contents around mango. Oh, mango is a very good fruit, but people don't know about it. I want them to know about mango. I'm still talking about the health niche. Then I will start putting content, videos on mango. No, don't do that. Look for what people want. If you do one video on mango and you see that they don't like it, switch to the next thing. Like I said, monitor your growth. That is why you need to have that calendar. That calendar, you should be ticking it. If you post your third video, you tick it, you say, yes, progress. If there is no progress, please cross it out. You need to go back to your drawing board. Go and get new content ideas. For my students, if I'm training them, I usually tell them, okay, let us do this in 1 month, depending on your availability, because I will teach, I will tell you do this, but it's in your hands to obey and then submit your assignments. But if they post like 5 videos and there is no results, I'll tell them, no, stop posting. Let us go back. Let us get another round of content. So if you follow what works, follow who know road, follow what works. By who know road, I mean your predecessors. There are people that have been doing this. Follow them. YouTube is still monetizing. No? They are still monetizing. Even without putting your face on faceless channels, they are still monetizing. But it's when you do the right thing. And don't be too, as a beginner, I want to tell you that it is a disadvantage. You might not agree, but I mean, it is my own opinion. It is a disadvantage for you to go viral as an unmonetized channel. Don't pray to go viral as an unmonetized channel. YouTube will kill. Okay. Don't pray to go viral. Just pray to have 5K views, 10K views, 2K views. just, just something to get you through your monetization with at least like 8 to 10 videos, something to get you through to your monetization. Then when you get monetized, you can start having those viral views. Because if you get this viral, this 1,500,000, is actually enticing, is interesting to have. Yes, I know, but do not crave for it if you are not monetized. If you get a viral video, the AI bots will now come and start looking at you. They will come and the AI, the algorithm will now come and start, who is this person? Before you know, they will see something that they're not supposed to see in your channel, and they will bring you down. Just go through channels that are still currently monetized or that are getting monetized now. If you have that viral video, in less than 1 month, YouTube will take it down. So don't pray to have a viral video. If you have 10K, 2K, 5K, 6K, 1K, and I think you need only 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. You don't need to have 20,000 subscribers for you to be monetized. No, don't even pray. You get, because if you are viral, all the negative eyes will be on you. And if you go viral, all these thieves on YouTube will start stealing your content. And the more they are reproducing it, the more you are at risk of reused content, inauthentic content. See the monetization. So for me, I don't even pray to go viral before I get monetized. I don't know if that answers the question.
Okay, yeah. Thank you very much for those tips, right? So for that, so that means that one of the testimonies that somebody in March got monetized with this particular, strategy, so that we can encourage them and that it is possible, it is still doable, and YouTube is still monetizing. Thank you very much. So I saw that there are a lot of appreciations and all of that, but I think like there are 2 questions here. So one question that they said is, what is the name of the channel? I'm going to answer this question myself. It is a faceless channel, or it's faceless channel for a reason. She has just told you that when it is faceless, you don't have to tell anybody about it. I don't tell anybody about my faceless channels. I don't share links about my faceless channels. So if it is faceless, allow it to remain faceless. So now me hijack that answer. I beg. I hope I don't answer them very, very well.
Yes.
Good. So then someone says here that I stopped posting. How do I get back? I stopped posting on my channel for a while. How do I get back?
Okay, so let me give 2 answers, because not everyone is interested in faceless. So how do you get back if you stopped posting on your face video, on your face channel? Just start. The algorithm has forgotten about you, but if you put 1, 2, 3, 4 videos, the algorithm will remember you. So just start, but make sure that you are starting strategically. Don't just start anyhow. Don't just put, hi guys, it's been long. No. Since you've been off for a while, it means that people have most likely forgotten about you. So nobody knows, hi guys, we don't know you. Start with something crazy, start with something impactful, something that will make us be like, now, when I think I abandoned my channel. Okay, let me just tell you, my channel is Diamond Mom. That is my channel. So I got that Diamond Mom monetized through my faceless channel, because on that Diamond Mom channel for years I've been doing, hi guys, I'll be talking about relationship tips and all. And even though I was putting out value, people were not interested. But I did something on this Diamond Mom channel that made everybody, who is this? Who is this? I did a video that nobody had done. At that time, I got demonetized. Nobody had gotten demonetized. Like, even though people have gotten demonetized, but they were not doing videos. I think I was the first Nigerian to do a video about how I got demonetized and got my channel back in 2024. The video is currently on my channel, Diamond Mom. I started that video with, imagine going to bed and then waking up the next morning with I don't know if you so I painted a very beautiful story. That is enough to grab anybody's attention. So if you're planning on coming back to your face channel after a long time, look for a very good video idea. Let your 1, 2, 3 videos be don't just come and show us you cooking or you driving. No, we want something that can make us say, who is this person? Is it you? It's been long. Oh, that is what we want. Not, yeah, okay, who is this person, please? Now, if you are talking about faceless channel, there is nothing like I have abandoned my faceless channel and I want to come back. You are who? You are who? Except that channel is monetized. Except that channel is monetized, then you can still apply this same principle to it. Look for some banger content ideas and wake up that channel. But if that channel is not monetized, and if you have some monitoring spirits on that faceless channel, please delete it and start afresh. That is the only advice I can give you. Thank you for that question.
Wow. I said delete it. Throw it away. Yeah, so her channel, her face on channel is Diamond Mom. That is at Diamond Mom. And that's the channel I'm subscribed to her on. And on that channel, I watched her talk about her faceless channels. That's how I got to know she has faceless channels. And her, she talked about her demonetization, how she got it back, and how she was able to even get monetized so quickly. And those videos have blown up. And she said that even those videos were even the ones that got her monetized on her Diamond Mom channel. So at least you guys know that, right? So any more questions before I allow her to have the rest of our evening? Guys, do you have any more questions? Any more questions? Someone said faceless for a reason. Yes, it's faceless for a reason. Any more questions before we cap it? I'm going to be taking you on a very interesting talk after she tells us she's done, but I want you to still hold on. I have some freebies to give you, so don't go anywhere. I have some things that I have in stock for you. So, my darling sister, what's your parting shots, your parting words for us before we say thank you?
All right. Okay, I would like to thank you, Ma, for this opportunity. It's really impactful. I love women, empowering women. And when women are the empowerers, I don't know if that makes sense, but I love seeing women doing things out of the ordinary. And this is a great platform, using YouTube to empower people to be on YouTube. I would say everybody should be on YouTube. There is so much. And YouTube, number one reason why you should be on YouTube is that YouTube is free. If you want to be a filmmaker, which very soon, I want to be a filmmaker very soon, YouTube is free. If it was before, you need to go through so many things, getting your movie on the cinema or releasing tracks and all, so many. But now you can have your phone, your camera, just get your actors. You can even be your actor. You and your partner can be your actor. Get a camera, edit, and YouTube will be your platform for your movie. Before you know it, 1, 2, 3 videos, you make it. Everybody should be on YouTube. You have a song that you want to release, but you don't have money to go to the studio first for perfection. Put it out on YouTube. Put it out on social media, YouTube particularly. One thing about YouTube, why YouTube will always be at the top among all this YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and all, YouTube is their king. YouTube know they play. You know how some of your favorites can just wake up one day and they'll start crying that TikTok has taken down their channel of over 10 million followers. Instagram deactivated. YouTube doesn't do that. As long as you are in line, the highest that YouTube will do is to demonetize you. And this thing's actually started this year. For the longest, YouTube has been a very safe platform. So YouTube is free. YouTube will change your life. If you want something that will change your life, YouTube is that platform that can change your life. YouTube will give you the medium of expression, free medium of expression. And the good thing about Faceless is that you don't even need to be ashamed, because nobody is seeing you. Nobody is seeing you. You don't need to be ashamed. You don't need to think of, oh, my hair doesn't look good. Oh, my face, I look ugly. You are who? With faceless, you don't need to do any of that. You just need to bring in that your distinct idea, your core value, your advantage. You just need to bring it and it will make way for you. So my pattern advice for you is to be on YouTube. Stop procrastinating. Start it already. Follow this content, this calendar plan I gave you. See, please, I want to start seeing testimonies on this channel in 1 month. By the end of June, I want to come back and see, wow, it's worked. I followed everything she taught and it's worked, because I know it will. Thank you very much once again for this opportunity.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Nkechi. We have 2 more questions. Can you please sneak it in? Can you sneak it in? Yes. So someone asked, do you do one-on-one coaching? And so don't forget, her channel is Diamond Mom. Please go and subscribe. Go and subscribe. So do you do one-on-one coaching? And how do I get my viewers engaged for the first 30 seconds? How do I get my viewers engaged for the first 30 seconds? Sorry
Okay,
to
so
add that as a random.
for your first 30 seconds, it is called hook. It is called hook. If you're doing a face channel, it is actually difficult. If you're doing a face channel, but with a faceless channel, I think you don't really need hook. Your faceless channel, the hook of your faceless channel is your thumbnail and your title. Once people click, just make sure that you're not putting rubbish in that faceless. Just make sure that you're not putting rubbish. You're not just getting ChatGPT and downloading rubbish without even editing or going through what you want to upload. Now, for your face channel, your first 30 minutes, you need to create you need to make your viewers have a wild imagination. So maybe you want to talk about your last experience. Maybe it is a vlog or a story time, a sit down storytelling. You want to talk about your last experience at a church or at the market or so. Now start like this. Imagine going to imagine having only 1,000 naira. Imagine you get so create a vivid imagination. Don't just say, hi guys, you're welcome to my channel. I want to take you to the market. No. Start with something that can make us think. That is your hook. Start with something that would, even if I don't want to pause, but I would want to play what you're saying finish, because there is a difference between if I open a video and I see somebody saying, hi guys, it's Nello KK here. I already know what she want to say. I'll just click off. I beg, it's Nello KK here. Or if I click a video and I say, imagine going to the shop. If I want to scroll, that curious part of me, that amebo part of me will say, wait, oh, imagine waiting. Okay, imagine she went to the shop. She saw Juju at the shop. That is how to grab the attention of your audience. You need to put out something that they don't want to miss, something that they are not expecting to hear. So that is how to grab the attention within the first 30 seconds. It is what will now give them the courage to say, okay, well, let me come and watch. It seems she will give a very hot gist in this story. In this video, before you know, she's already the person is already watching to get the full gist of what happened at the markets. That is how to get your viewers' attention using your face channel. But for your faceless, your thumbnail and your title does 90% of the work. Then make sure that as they are clicking, you're making use of high quality images that represent the message you're trying to pass. That is it. Then for the one-on-one, yes, of course, I do one-on-one. Actually, I don't do group. I do one-on-one because I don't like teaching nonsense. So if you want to learn from me, you need to learn one-on-one, and you learn from the best.
Yes, you learn from the best. Thank you once again, Nkechi. It's been a pleasure having you live with us. I am super excited. Thank you so much. God bless you. You have really been a blessing today. Guys, I want you to go into the chat to say thank you, Nkechi. Thank you, Nkechi. Thank you. People have already been doing that. They've been thanking you. They've been saying this is inspiring. This is so eye-opening. They are saying thank you over and over again. So everybody is blessed. Thank you so much, Nkechi. So I will be in your DM shortly.
Thank you
You and
very
have
much.
a wonderful day.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, guys, we are here. We are going to have something really quick right now. And I want to just give you a little charge, a little talk, a little charge, right? Because, guys, we have learned a lot. And I know that I just want you to please make sure you focus on this I'm about to share with you. It's very, very important because I'm sharing with you from my own experience. And I have been on YouTube intentionally from 2023 when I opened my very first faceless channel, and I got that monetized under 3 months, 81 days to be precise. Then in 2024, right? Was it 2024? I actually got 2 other YouTube channels monetized within the space of 67 days and 47 days. So please, I want you to please be attentive. Now, all those 3 channels I talked about are faceless channels, right? And they're faceless for a reason. Now, this is my face on channel, and I want to share with you the differences, the pros and cons of actually having a face on channel versus a faceless channel. And if you want to learn that, I just want you to please just give me like about 3 to 5, like maybe say maximum like 5 to 7 minutes for us to share this before we call it a day and close the conference in style. Now let's start with the faceless channels. We're going to look at the pros and cons. Now, for the pros of starting a faceless channel, we all know it's pretty easy. It's really easy. It's flexible. Why? Because you don't necessarily have to show your face. Look, I have done videos on my faceless channel, maybe live streams and normal videos, practically in my pajamas. Nobody will see that. I don't have to put on makeup and look beautiful for you. No, it's so convenient. It's easy. I don't have to show my face. I can do it wherever I am. I don't have to bother about my background. I don't have to bother about anything. My darlings, it's very easy. It's convenient. It's quick. You don't need any expensive gadgets. Once you have your phone and your internet access, that's what you need. That is exactly what you need. And that's very important. Once you have an internet access, that's what you need. Guys, if you can still hear me, please let me know in the comments. If you can still hear me, just let me know in the comments that you are hearing me and you are following me. I want to be sure that all you guys can hear me and are following me. If you can hear me and following me live, just say, we are with you. I want to just please know that we are together. Just say, yes, I'm with you. I'm with you. Let me know so that I can be sure that network hasn't cut us off. Right. Look, you don't need any other, you just need your phone, you just need your internet access, and you're good, right? That's it. It's easy. And of course, AI tools can help you. Now, when I was, I was saying, yes, thank you. You can hear me. Thank you very much. AI tools can help you. But remember, like I explained to you yesterday, that AI tools are not supposed to replace you. They are supposed to help you. They're supposed to be like your assistants, like your PA, right? And I gave you an example yesterday, just that we've not had the opportunity to actually do the video creation. But don't worry, I'm going to share with you how you can do the video creation in my gift that I'll be giving you shortly, right? So guys, stay on board because I have a gift coming for you. For attending this conference, I have a big gift coming for you. Thank you so much. I can see all the, I've seen, yes. Thank you so much. So it's easy, it's flexible. You don't need any major serious gadgets. You just need your phone and your internet access, and AI tools can help you, right? That's really cool. Well, let's go to the cons. Oh, yes, you can make money from, that's another pro. You can quickly make money from faces. Remember what Nkechi said this time around? Yes, fulfillment is good, but moolah, it's quick, it's easier to get it monetized. Yeah. So let's talk about the cons of actually doing faceless content. My people, it's risky. And I have to be honest with you. It's risky. It is risky. That means that it's prone to things like inauthentic content and reused content. And most of these crackdowns are happening majorly this year. YouTube has always been a safe space, has always been a place where people yearn to be. But a lot of things are happening in the different ecosystem, in the YouTube ecosystem, that is making YouTube right now to crack down on a lot of what they call AI slop. So that's why, you know, AI is supposed to help you with your work, right? Not actually, you know, let me remove my glasses. I'm seeing the reflection of the lights. Yeah, so AI is supposed to help you, not replace you. Remember that. Now, AI can help in the research, it can help in creating the content in terms of the script, it can help you with even coming up with titles, thumbnails, and all of this beautiful stuff, right? But don't let it replace you, because YouTube has their AI looking for inauthentic content. And if you copy, like most of our coaches have said, don't copy. Don't copy. Be original. Even if you have to do faceless content, be original, right? So it's risky. Now, of course, one of those things that you can see about faceless content is that because of the influx of AI and the cracking down of things, people are now scared to actually bring out their faceless content. So it's important that you understand the pros and the cons. It's easy to start, it's easy to maintain, it's easy to get along. You can do it at your pace, but we must also remember that there are also, you know, things that can actually be hazardous, right? So let's talk about face-on content. Face-on content, like face-on channels, like we are seeing ourselves here. The pros is that you are building your personal brand. And that's one thing you should not allow anybody to take away from you. Let me share my own personal example, right? When I was creating those faceless channels, I was enjoying it. I was making a lot of dollars. I was enjoying the dollar. I mean, when Mr. Jonathan said the dollar sign makes your head, you'll be very happy. But I felt unseen. I felt unknown. I was like, imagine if my children was saying, imagine, if I'm going down the road, nobody will know that you are the one that has this 30,000, YouTube subscribers. If you put all my subscribers together, it's over 31,000, right? So if I'm just walking down the street, I mean, nobody will know I'm the one that has this. And it's also a plus, because you can live your life in quiet and in peace. Nobody knows you, right? If you like that kind of life. But somehow you kind of feel like there's really no relevance. Yeah, there's no significance. You're not giving back. You're not giving value. So if you're doing a face on, like I'm doing with this channel you guys are on, guys, I'm trying to get this one to 1,000. So please go ahead and subscribe. So it gives you that opportunity to impact lives more, because then you can get the attention of people, because people are attracted by people. That's it. You cannot, just like what Nkechi said, look, if you go away and you abandon your faceless channel and you come back after 2 months, forget it. If it's not monetized, forget it and throw it away, because nobody will remember you again. But if it's you're on your face channel, you can do something to quickly revive it, because they can say, oh, they'll be drawn back to you. So you're building your personal brand. Now, remember what Mr. Jonathan said, that other ways that you can actually make money on YouTube is not only through AdSense. AdSense is a big part, right? What you can have brand deals, you can have collaborations, and many other ways you can sell a digital product. And I'm telling you, with a face-on channel, it's much easier, because people can like you, know you, and trust you easily than a faceless channel. So building a personal brand is really important. I cannot stretch that. And that's the reason why I actually created this channel, because I wanted to share my own perspective, my own views. I wanted to be able to give back to you guys, my community, because if I'm doing it on a faceless channel, you don't know who I am. You can't trust me. You can't know me. You can't feel me. You cannot feel my vibe, right? You can't. But if I'm talking to you like this, you can actually feel me. You can know how I feel. You can see the way I'm squinting my eyes. I'm squinting my eyes because I'm not wearing my glasses. Don't mind you, Johnny. Right? So that's very important. Now, of course, it also gets monetized, but truth of the matter is that it might be a little harder, right? At the beginning, it's not as fast to take off, to quickly skyrocket as the faceless channel, but you are building for longevity. You are building for the future. And it can be what I call a place where you can document your life. Now, of course, not everything is about money. Get me right. Some things are for legacy. Some things are for posterity. Some people document their lives because they want their grandchildren to see them when they're gone. So I've seen that. I mean, this is a bit morbid, right? But I'll share that example. I just came on YouTube and I saw a video of a guy who said, if you're seeing this video, that means he is dead. I don't want to personalize it. So if anybody is seeing that video, that means he's dead. So that means that he had already created a video, probably had a terminal illness or something, and he created the video, thanked everybody, gave some instructions, asked them something, and said, oh, please, he said that he knows that he's gone at this point if you're seeing this video, but this is what I want you to do. He was dead, but he was still speaking. So you can actually create a face-on channel for legacy. I'm not saying you should create it because you want to die, but I'm just telling you, some people create it to document their babies' first steps. Some people create it to document their family history. So many things. There's so many ways that you can do having a face-on channel, right? Yes, you may need a little bit more equipment because you may need to have good audio and good visuals and probably a good background. But as you can see, look, if you're talking about background, you can have virtual background, you can have any kind of background. I mean, you can see my background. My background is just a wall in my house. But I'm telling you, nothing should be an excuse to you. I'm telling you, nothing should be an excuse to you. But of course, you might need a little bit more fancy. It's not as quickly convenient. You have to dress up, look good, and all of that, right? It also gets monetized. I just want to quickly share with you, right, this few things. And I have a gift for you guys. I have a gift for you. Thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you so much for the hearts. I have a gift for you. So I'm going to share this with I'm going to share this with my phone here. So I want to quickly share something very briefly. And I want to let you know that our values, our core values, let me just quickly go in and just quickly share that very quickly so that you can see that. Let me do that very quickly. So I just have like about 5 minutes and I'll be out of your face. So I'm going to share very quickly. Let me share my screen. Okay. So I'm sure you can see my screen. Don't mind. Oh, sorry. I need to turn this in the way that, no, let me stop this and share it in another way. Sorry. I'm going to share it in a way that you will see it. Okay. I wanted to, okay. Okay, so let me share it this way so that you will quickly see it. Sorry, guys, just a moment. I just want to make sure that we are all together. Okay. Okay, so it's showing better now. So let me go to this. All right, so I shared this very quickly at the beginning. Can you see it? Can you see? Okay, it's turning now, yes. So I wanted to quickly share with you our core values. Like I said, impact, fulfillment, and monetization. Very key. Impact. When you are on YouTube, let what you are giving out be impactful. Let it make a difference in the lives of people. Let it add value. Fulfillment, you gotta love what you are doing. You have to love it. It has to be part of your nature. Of course, sometimes you may have to put in the work, but remember that you want to make sure that you have a good concept about what you're doing. You want to be happy doing what you're doing. Please know that it's very important. Then monetization. You can also make money with what you're doing as a content creator. Very important, not only AdSense, but through other means. Now, I want to share with you one of the causes that I actually believe in, and I would like you guys to please support. This is Solid Teens and Youth Initiative. I've been part of this particular organization for decades and have been part of those helping to change and restructure the lives of teenagers. Please take a screenshot. You can support. You can actually, purchase a ticket for a teenager. You can support partially. You don't have to support the whole thing. Whatever comes to your heart, please take a screenshot and support this. We go to schools, we go to churches, right? And this year in August, we're going to be having a camp for, last year we had 600 teenagers on camp in Ogun State. Please support. You can support in money, you can support in kind. Please take a screenshot and please support. And I know that the Lord will bless you mightily. Now, to my gift, guys, I want to give you an opportunity today to join the Shine Expert to Creator Bootcamp, where you will learn how to create, optimize, brand, and monetize your YouTube channel. We had the last, our very first cohort, and we have an example of, a creator who just started a brand new, fresh YouTube channel. And right now, as I speak, so I'm talking about a few days ago, just a few days ago, before we started this particular, conference, and she has right now over 100 views on her first video. She did not do that video she didn't do it in a perfectionist way. She already has subscribers. She's getting close to 10 subscribers on a very fresh channel. And she's trying to put in the work, to create the videos. And I'm telling you, it's very possible. Very soon, she'll be talking about monetization. We're having the second cohort starting, in the next few days, right? Next week, to be precise. Not tomorrow, next Monday, right? I don't have the date off my head, but it's next Monday. So if tomorrow is 17th, right? Tomorrow is 18th, 18 plus 7, 25th of this particular month is where we're going to start. And what I am giving you as my gift, I'm giving you a 90% off discount. A 90% off discount. If you click on the link inside of my, of my description, you will be able to sign up for it, right? So just on this call, I did not put the amount here because I don't know when anybody will be watching this particular video. But currently, the price is 50,000 and I'm giving you 90% off. That means that you're only paying 5K for all the value you're going to get. And the reason why is because anybody giving anything for free, do not take it seriously. Trust me, I have given thousands of people free things and they take it with levity. But when you're able to put it's what we call a content fee. You're not paying me, you are actually committing yourself to say, I will do the work. And by the end of 1 week, you already have your YouTube channel standing. So go into the link in my description. You can do that you can do that now if you want. You have till May 20. May 20. This is when this offer will go off and it will be back to 50,000 naira. So even if you click on the link, the money will change back to 50,000. So I'm giving you this gift, 90% off, 90% off discount. Go in the link in my description. You can do it now. You still have time till the 20th. But I'm telling you, the best thing is to do it now. And if you feel like, oh, that is, you can't even come and tell me it's too much. Because if you're telling me it's too much, you're not ready for the work. Don't bother. If you tell me that you cannot pay 5,000 to have someone to handhold you within 1 week, I'm telling you, someone that did her channel within 3 days, and she's already at over 100 views and already have close to 10 subscribers. She's at, by now she should have her 8th subscriber, because when I checked last, she had 7 subscribers. That's how you start. And that's how I started on all my, the monetized channels that I had, right? And I was able to get them monetized under 3 months each. 3 channels is what I'm talking about, right? 3 faceless channels. I'll handhold you. We'll go through this together, and it's going to be worth your while. So I hope you've learned from that, and I am going to make sure that I stop sharing now. I'm going to drop this inside of the chat, right? I'm going to drop this inside of the chat. So if you are here, I'm going to drop the link once more, right, for you to go and actually make sure that you book your space, because we are actually wrapping up right now. If you are part of this and you want to be part of this, don't forget, I'm going to be choosing 2 people. I've already screenshot your names, and the people that will be getting the 2 channel reviews from Mr. Jonathan. I already have your names, but just in case you still want it, well, you can still send me a DM, guys. So I would like 1 or 2 people to tell me what they learned at this particular conference so far. We are actually wrapping up right now. So I've already dropped the link for you to be a partaker of the the expert to creator bootcamp. So I'd like to hear from you guys. What have you learned? Is there anything that has piqued your interest? Is there anything that you've learned right? Let me know inside of the comments. I just want to hear from you. Anyways, so I'm just waiting if anybody can tell me what they have learned today. What thing would you say is your takeaway? What thing would you say is your takeaway? Till we come back next year. I'm thinking of doing one before the end of the year. Guys, what do you think? Should we have this again before the end of the year, or we should leave it till next year? I'm already shopping for people who are going to come and do you good. So I'm considering doing another conference before the end of this year, and you guys will get posted. But I want one thing. What did you learn? What is your takeaway from this particular, what is your takeaway? What have you said that you have gained from this conference? I'm waiting. I know there's a time lag. We are actually wrapping up right now, but let's wrap up in style. What did you learn? What did you learn? I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. Okay, I know you guys are typing. So while you are typing, right, because I need to see at least one comment and I will move on, right? So does anybody have a question for me? Do you have a question for me? I know I'm the convener. Do you have a question for me? Anybody with a question for me? Let me know. I'm waiting. I hope it's not my network that's not allowing me see the comments. Let me just reload that again to be sure. I'm actually reloading the live to be sure that it's not my network that is standing in the way. So I'm seeing you guys. Oh, posting consistently. I've seen it. Yes, posting consistent. Consistency is key. Look, yes, treating your YouTube like it's a full-time job. I love that. Treating YouTube as a full-time, it actually is a full-time job. It can be. It's just that you have your flexibility. There was a time I took a 2-month break. I had to be, the camp director, the camp that I said we're doing for teenagers. And I told my community, I won't be available. I took a 2-month break, right? Yeah. And I came back when I was done. And I still made money for those 2 months, right? So it's flexible. But when I came back, I continued being consistent. But I told my audience I was going. And that's really key. Very, very important. Thank you so much. Posting consistently and treating YouTube as a full-time job. Anybody else wants to share anything? If not, we call it a day. Now, the next conference is going to be a banger, guys. It's going to be a banger, and you're going to be blessed, right? Let me begin to tell you the theme, because God gave me the theme, room to bloom. And that is taken from, I think that's Genesis, where God says, my God, where what's his name? Isaac began to sow in the land, and they began to fight with him. They began to dispute with him. And then eventually he was able to dig a well. And that well, they did not fight with him with that well. So God is telling us that we've got room to bloom. Rehoboth, right? In this place, we have gotten room to expand. And that's what's going to be our next year's theme, or our next theme. It could be before the end of the year or next year. Anyways, thank you once again. Oh, somebody has said something here. Oh, yeah. My takeaway is handling YouTube successfully requires learning real skills learned from expertise. Yes, from experts. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you, Mama, for that. I'm telling you, that's it. That don't run away from learning skills when it comes to creating a YouTube channel. And that's why you need to join the Expert to Creator Bootcamp. I think that's a very good way to bring that in. Join the Expert to Creator Bootcamp. The link is actually inside of the comments. You will see that I've dropped the link there. Let me drop it one more time. Thank you so much. This is talk about what you know. Wow, that's another one. Talk about what you know. More are coming in. Yes, I'm seeing more. I learned to start with what I have and where I am. Consistency, responding to comments. Thank you very much, Smith. Thank you very much, Mama Aduni. Thank you very much, Blessing. And I have your royal daughter says, talk about what you know. That's it. Awesome. What a wonderful way to end. What a wonderful way to end this particular conference. I'm telling you, this shows that we have learned a whole lot. We have learned a whole lot, and that's the truth. It's a consistent. You have to continually be learning. You have to be continually learning every step of the way, because I tell you, there's no end to learning. The time you end learning or you stop learning, you have started dying. And I know that we do not want to die. I know that we want to live to declare the works of the Lord in the land of the living. We want to live to declare the works of the Lord in the land of the living, guys. And so shall it be for us. So shall it be for us. Well, thank you very much. I dropped the link to, go, subscribe for the the expert to creator bootcamp, which is starting. For those of you saying that, how do I start a YouTube channel? Go and do this. Go and click on that link and be part of expert to creator challenge. Now let's just have a word of prayer. Let's have a word of prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you. We give you praise. We honor you and adore you. Thank you for the opportunity to be in this conference, to learn from people that you have impacted. Thank you, Lord God Almighty, for all the lessons we have learned in this particular conference. I ask, oh God, that Father, Lord, every one of us will begin to put to use all that we've learned in the name of Jesus. And Lord, we will create wholesome content. We'll create valuable content. We'll create content that will change lives, that will transform lives and be a blessing to life. You will give us, as you have made us your mouthpiece. You wanted that you've given, that God gave the word, and great was the company of those that published it. I pray for as many of us are here today that want to publish content, wholesome content, content that will transform and add value. I pray you will give them the wisdom, the grace to be excellent in what they do in the mighty name of Jesus. And when we come back for the next conference with the theme Room to Bloom, Holy Spirit of God, you will make it another wonderful experience. Blessed be your living name, of God. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for all the speakers who have shared their words of wisdom. We pray you will replenish them and bless them in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Lord God Almighty. In Jesus' mighty name, we pray. Woo! Drum rolls! Oh my God, we made it. We made it. We made it. Say we made it in the comments. Say we made it. We made it. Made it. Made it. We made it. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I love you all. And bye. See you in the next conference. Woo! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And see you next time.